To be a good liar, you've got to have a great memory. And what were I saying? Oh, never mind. Ladies, gentlemen, and variations thereupon, this is Modern Escapism. Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Oodles, and whenever I have a bad day, I just think of these people joining me today. First, we have Stig. He's reliable, he's default, but in times of uncertainty, he's the backbone you need. Default, we're going to slag him off.
No, never. Hi.
Hello. Also, we have Candy, a wild card, a dreamer, but with artistic flair and strange hygiene habits.
Can't deny it.
Then we have Biggie, old-fashioned, a classic, a good runner like your mum's new boyfriend's Ford Cortina, and a bit politically challenged.
Free the nipple!
Fucking hell.
And finally, we have Gadget, engine room, prepper, editor, and has probably forgotten more than most of you have ever known.
Well, where am I? What am I doing? Hello.
How's everyone doing? It feels weird we're all here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been... I'm alright. I'm mint. I feel mint.
First time we've all been here for a while, isn't it?
Feel mint.
Feels like it. Something strange. It feels like we've not been together for a while. We probably have.
We were together last week for the Scored Sheep recording.
Yeah,
That's
but we were in character.
That's a different group of characters. That's not us.
Yeah. That's Candy's excuse.
We have to method. We get into it.
Oh, Stiggy's got a list, haven't you?
Oh, no.
No, I've lost it.
Standard podcasting.
I literally had a list of who's been off the most.
Oh, I thought they were an Epstein joke.
No. For fuck's sake.
when you said, "Oh, I've lost
it's just
it,"
as damning, though.
Really?
No, I did find out. Anyway, I know what the order was. Candy's been off the most, then me, then Biggie,
Wow,
then
surprised.
you, then Gadget.
Yeah, so Gadget's been on the most.
I'll take first.
And then obviously you were off last week, so that added to it.
So that added to mine as well, yeah.
However, I must say, apart from like maybe one, all of mine were booked in.
Yeah, officially with HR and
You're
stuff.
officially booked in as holiday.
Yeah.
I
think I've pulled the most sickies, definitely. Like I'm like last minute, 10 minutes, guys. I'm not coming on.
Did you even listen to the last episode?
No.
No, I didn't think so because you didn't mention anything about the hentai joke.
No, I don't listen to this podcast. It's terrible.
And if you're interested in signing up for our Patreon...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of interest, I think it's about time that we get to the segment that we all know and love and kind of need. It's Biggie's Breaking News.
You may already know, but he doesn't, because it's time for Biggie's Breaking News.
Yes. Okay, so here's some bits and bobs for you. Well, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Microsoft CEO expresses gratitude to all those laid off. Yes, it's been a long day. Earlier this month, Microsoft did cut an astronomical 9,000 jobs across its entire business. The Xbox division struck particularly hard. At the time, Microsoft gaming boss Phil Spencer said that this business had never looked stronger, offering very little consolation to all those losing their jobs. Now, CEO Satya Nadella has piped up with an equally ghoulish statement, no doubt authored for the assistance of Copilot. With the assistant, sorry. The letter sent out to all employees across the business expresses sincere gratitude to all those who recently had their roles eliminated. Their contributions have shaped who we are as a company, helping build the foundation we stand on today, it reads. And for that, I am deeply grateful.
Wow, fuck you, man.
That's like getting a turkey, when you retire. There you go. That's that.
The irony being they couldn't read the message because it was sent to their in-house email addresses.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, Oodles, if you want to chino up for a minute here, this is the actual statement that he wrote, or got Copilot to write. By every objective measure, Microsoft is thriving. Our market performance, strategic positioning, and growth all up to the point and to the right. We're investing more in CapEx than ever before. Our overall headcount is relatively unchanged, and some of the talent and expertise in our industry and at Microsoft is being recognised and rewarded at levels never seen before. And yet, at the same time, we've undergone layoffs. This is the enigma of a success in an industry that has no franchise value. Progress isn't linear. It's dynamic, sometimes dissonant, and always demanding. But it's also a new opportunity for us to shape, lead through, and have a greater impact than ever before.
Do you know what, Gadget? Your narration had more heart than those actual words.
I mean, that word, that was 110 words to say absolutely fuck all.
And then he goes on to wax lyrical about AI proposing a future where all 8 billion people could summon a researcher, an analyst, or a coding agent at their fingertips. And the letter explicitly mentions AI a total of 7 times.
Oh, dear.
That's good then.
There's a point, though, where if people stop doing research and just use AI has nothing to work off.
It'll be wrong.
So it will just forever be just in a perpetual cycle.
We think this is what the
same
answer
thing
is.
over and over again because it has no new stuff and research to go off. It's going to make people dumber. Idiocracy was a prediction, not a film.
There's a really funny thing happening.
A documentary.
There's a really funny thing happening.
Thanks to Push Square for the article.
On the tech side of things, which is so Microsoft have their own programming language called .NET or .NET Framework. People have been noticing, people who develop in it have been noticing some weird shit recently, and someone did an investigation that, based on some kind of publicly available code, that it looks like Microsoft, and don't quote me on this, I'm not 100% sure if this is true or not, but it looks like Microsoft is using Copilot to help enhance .NET, but as a result, it has meant that it has failed to do maths properly. And you kind of want your coding language to be able to do correct mathematics.
Like, a calculator is not a coding machine, but it can still do it better.
Yeah, well, because what they posed like very specific maths problems to it, like even like stuff that would be like, they said one which was to basically create a top-heavy fraction. That's what the result should be. Yeah, and they got it wrong.
Fuck off! Even I can do that now with pen and paper.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, sorry.
But the point is, the very powerful coding language that powers a lot of things in the world was getting it wrong because Copilot has been, quote-unquote, enhancing it.
But yeah, other than that, though, we do love our AI overlords, and we think artificial intelligence is lovely.
Yes. Biggie is entirely ChatGPT now.
Thank you, lords. Next.
No, Biggie's Grok.
What with that fucking sex
Hang on,
chat
I am still processing your answer.
Have you seen that fucking grot that you can get? But it's a grot, yeah.
Yeah, I have.
It's like some fucking sex chat bot with an anime avatar. You pay $30 a month for.
Let's not talk about let's not talk about AI girlfriends, please.
So, moving on. Former Xbox console exclusive Forza Horizon 5 is the PS5's highest selling game of the year so far, says Anna.
Shock.
I just think it's brilliant. Apparently, it's
the game is
so far surpassing 3 million copies sold. The second highest selling PS5 game so far this year is Monster Hunter Wilds, 2.9 million.
Don't count me and Gadget on that one, does it, unfortunately?
No.
The rest of the list is pretty much dominated with RPGs in the top 5. Third place is Assassin's Creed Shadows, about 2 million. Elden Ring spin-off Night Rain, 1.4 million.
That's sort of a ridiculous amount.
Did.
Claire Obscure is in next with 1.4 million copies.
Cool.
That's just on PS5 as well. Like Claire Obscure has sold about 5 million in total by now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it was always going to happen like that. It's like if Gears or Halo get launched on there, they'll sell bucket loads. It's the other way around as well. If you only had an Xbox and they brought The Last of Us Part 2 to it, it'd sell fucking... Yeah, it's shed loads.
Yeah, of course it would. Forza Horizon's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
It deserves it. It deserves it. Next.
Ubisoft says Star Wars Outlaws failed due to declining interest in the franchise.
Bullshit.
I don't
put this
quite believe that.
I put this in there specifically because I saw this on Reddit and it was just like, so EA releases Jedi Fallen Order 2. I can't remember what the actual name of it was. Jedi Survivor. Yeah. And that sold 3 million copies.
Yep.
Andor is one of the highest rated TV shows of all time.
Yep. Mate, you release a Star Wars film, it's nowadays it's hitting 1 billion, isn't it?
Yeah. Even the average, like, Rise of Skywalker hit 1 billion and it was shit.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's doing fine. I'd like to own 0.1% of that IP.
Yeah. But yeah, no, apparently Outlaws failed because people aren't interested in Star Wars anymore.
Mate, Outlaws a good game. I played it. I reviewed it. It's a good game. Not
Absolutely.
great.
Yeah, it's been fixed as well now, hasn't it?
No, but it's not great.
Even better than it was when it was patched before.
I like the bugs. I liked watching people get on their speed racer and the player just driving off without the actual vehicle. Was still in the position of holding the handlebars.
My favourite one of all time was like, this game's pretty stable. It's holding up well. And literally, as he said that line, the player falls through the map.
I like it. Bring back the book cut. Back the book cut. Yeah, well, whatever. Play it if you want.
It's like Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, my only interest in that game is literally the
bugs.
The bugs, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fully
once
proper,
they fixed them, it wasn't fun anymore.
It's a fully competent game nowadays, and it's like, I'm not bothered now.
Yeah.
It's a fully competent 6 out of 10 game.
Yeah. I wanted the sweaty lips back from the original version when all the lips were sweaty.
Suppose you could always buy a disc version of it and just disconnect your console from the internet.
That's a great idea. Next.
Stellar Blade dev will take every measure to ensure social media hack never happens again. The Stellar Blade makers Shift Up is having to fight off hackers as its X or Twitter account has been compromised and has promoted a cryptocurrency scam.
I mean, who'd have thunk it?
Stellar BoobCoin, was it?
Send me the link so I can avoid that, please.
No worries. If you want to invest in something financially stable, Biggie Bucks, now available everywhere.
Stop trying to make Biggie Bucks happen.
Hang on. Alongside the statement, the CEO attached a rather amusing image of Lily bent over with her head on the ground.
Nice.
I know, it's just...
What the fuck is wrong with the Stellar Blade devs? Why is it so fucking horny? Isn't Lily the fucking 13-year-old looking one as well?
No.
It's messed up, isn't it?
He's double checking this.
She is.
Clackety,
Lily Artemis,
clack.
yeah, she is. She's the really young looking character.
That's why I went, no. She is, definitely. But she's 1,000 years old. Gadget.
Oh, she's one of them, is she? She's a 1,000 years old goddess of whatever bollocks.
Yeah. Stop being perverts. Next.
Over to the world of film and TV. Marvel will recast the X-Men and reset the MCU after Avengers Secret Wars, says Kevin Menendez.
Feige.
Although
it's not even an M.
Kevin P505.
Although Hugh Jackman returned for Deadpool and Wolverine, and several of the other original cast members of the X-Men franchise would appear in Avengers Doomsday, Marvel Studios president Kevin said in a recent interview that the studio plans to recast the X-Men characters when the superhero team gets its own MC.
So what that says to me, Doomsday is going to be a thing, crossing dimensions, all that kind of thing.
A branching point.
We're going to see them for like 30 seconds while their timeline gets purged or something
behind
like that.
portals, and everyone's going to be like...
Yeah.
I am, anyway.
Endgame literally was about endings. Secret Wars is about beginnings.
I think, to be fair...
And what was the bit in the between?
It's what it needs, and we'll get onto it later.
So,
yeah.
Next, weirdly, Sony has told Marvel to stay away from live-action Miles Morales Spider-Man. Kevin
should tell Sony that.
Says. Yep, according to Marvel Studios, the boss, Kevin, has been asked when a version of the popular young Spider hero might pop up in live action after previously appearing in Sony's stylish animated Spider-Verse movies. It's been said that we've been told to stay away. Fedamana continued. suggesting this request will sit in place at least through the conclusion of Sony's Spider-Verse trilogy. The delayed final part of that, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, is currently set to release on June the 25th, 2027.
That's more than fair enough, I think. If they've still got like an ongoing trilogy and story involving Miles Morales, then yeah, he's not needing the MCU. Like Tom Holland can still do Peter Parker, it's fine. And he is doing it next year. So, yeah, it's fine. But, you know, they can't avoid it forever. And Sony should just keep their mouth shut when it comes to live action stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's tell me real. Venom: The Last Dance wasn't the best film ever made.
Eddie.
Next.
Well, speaking of live action, Nintendo confirms the actors that are set to play Link and Zelda in the live action Legend of Zelda film. Zelda will be played by Bo Bragason and Link by Benjamin Evan Ainsworth.
Love the work.
Yeah, no, they are.
I just can't see this being good. I don't know how they could. Like, I really want to be.
I didn't even know it was real until you just said it. I thought it was a joke.
No, I'm. Yeah, I've got to be optimistic, Candy. As long as the guy knows he's hips.
Hey,
and yeah,
who's playing Navi? Hey, listen.
No one, hopefully.
I mean, Oodles. This is I'm going to copy the image. Like this is the lad who's playing Link.
I don't think they'll have chosen them without being really happy.
Just looks like a little fairy, which is supposed to be.
Yeah, it's not like when they did the Mario and they could just cast voices and it doesn't, and that was fine. Everyone's voicing that was fine. I didn't have any issue with anything of that. So yeah, we'll see. It's meant to be the first part of a trilogy, which is always kind of.
I think.
How do you think the storyline will go? Do you think they'll go for a sort of?
I reckon he'll have to save Princess Zelda from.
Or do you think it's all going to be Lord of the Rings seriousness?
I think what it'll be will be the same story that is told in every single Legend of Zelda thing. Zelda is somehow missing. Link has to go rescue her. He pisses about for a little bit and eventually gets her. Yeah, and he has to go through...
Smashing vases.
He has to go through 4 very specific towns. At some point, he'll piss off a load of chickens and they'll attack him.
Smash a lot of pots.
Smash a lot of pots. But the bit that I'm struggling with the idea with is the idea of Link speaking. Because we've all seen the clips from Zelda CDI. I think, calm down, princess. You know?
Excuse me, princess.
Yeah, it's like,
I thought it was going to be like that, though, isn't it?
Here as well.
No, but they give an American accent as well. Ugh.
Yeah, they might not do. You never know.
Link.
I'm cynical about such things.
Who the hell ever plays a Zelda game for the story and the characters? Who gives a fuck? Like, it's bollocks.
I mean, there's more story than there is in Mario, isn't there? And they made Mario work. But I think it was
Mario
a bit
was
more
a collection
of
of scenes. It wasn't a story.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was. It was still successful, wasn't it? I just don't see how they can, because I don't know. Zelda always had a bit more of a serious tone than Mario.
It definitely did. Yeah.
It did, but
it's going to be.
What's the target audience? Are they going to go for adult fans of the game? Are they going to go for the teen audience who probably don't even know?
You go for the audience that's going to have money. Kids? So in the in-between.
I think they need to go full Minecraft the movie with this and just make it loads of memes.
Yeah.
Chicken punting. The new chicken jockey. Piss everyone off. Just piss all the old boomer gamers off and all the millennial gamers, but just have Gen Z and TikTokers running wild. Like,
if there isn't a scene
Zelda memes.
Where he goes into the house, lifts up 3 vases in a row, smashes them, and turns around and then just sees the owner staring at him like, what the fuck?
That's how you play it.
If that doesn't happen.
I want a whole cinema of people just going, hep, 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 with him.
And they're all going, while Link's rapidly backstepping through water.
When he lifts his first box up, his chest, and everyone in the audience goes, yeah!
Yeah.
And they've all got like rupee fucking popcorn. So
he gets fucking beamed in the head by a Korok from a distance.
Perfectly cutting down the grass everywhere.
In all seriousness, I actually love Biggie's idea of them doing a 3-part trilogy like Lord of the Rings style epic.
They're not gonna though.
They're not gonna though, of course they're not, but that would be amazing. I still think that they missed an opportunity by not partnering with Studio Ghibli and doing a Zelda/Ghibli.
That would be fucking amazing.
Such a better idea.
Yeah. Fucked it.
Yeah. Never mind. Next.
Well, speaking of video games into TV shows, Mass Effect and Wolfenstein are being developed by the production team behind Fallout.
Swear to God.
Mm-hmm. I suppose
I can see one working. The other one...
Which one? Which one do you think will work?
Wolfenstein.
I generally think
it'll be
Mass
fun.
Effect will work.
Mass Effect will work. As if Mass Effect worked in the Star Trek, dickhead. It is how it exists. We don't need an adaptation of a game that's an adaptation of Star Trek.
No, I think it'll work.
It's oh my God.
Not my guys.
Well, let's see who's proven wrong, shall we?
I mean,
it's just Star Trek.
Wolfenstein will live and die on its tune. If they lean into the silliness that was like the two modern Wolfenstein games, then it'll be great. And they have to cast Alan Richardson as BJ Blazkowicz. He's the only man with the physical stature to pull it off.
It needs to have the same tone of like Inglourious Bastards.
If I don't see Alan Richardson shagging his pregnant wife while being rained on by Nazi blood, then what's the point?
If I don't see Alan Richardson in a wheelchair with machine guns strapped to the armrests,
I'd like to see a wheelchair big enough to fucking cater for him.
They do custom ones.
It's either him or John Cena. I can't really see anyone else fitting the role.
Yeah,
because it's going to have to be someone fucking enormous to pull it off. It's because BJ Blazkowicz, like Doom Guy, is fucking enormous. I don't think the Mass Effect one will work well because the problem with Mass Effect is it's not that I don't love the story or the games. I think it's not even that it's just Star Trek. I think it's a difficult universe to get people invested in over the space of like 10 episodes.
They definitely couldn't do it with them novels.
They couldn't do it with the novels. The games worked because they introduced you to things slowly over like 15 hours. You weren't even halfway through the game when you like got your kind of idea of what the universe was doing. Also, like if they try and make it like just a one-to-one on the story, like I don't want them to do like a Commander Shepard, you know?
No, a different type of people in the same universe.
But then again, the production team behind Fallout did a really good job of having something that sits alongside the current Fallout universe. So you never know.
Yeah, if they base it on like Shepard, the whole point of Shepard is you create your own Shepard. No,
don't look like mine, is it?
Yeah.
But then if they have a character that pulls it off, an actor or actress, depending on whether they go male or female.
Exactly.
Are you going to get two versions of the show? One with FemShep, one with MaleShep.
Definitely.
But I think it'd be interesting to see whoever they pick if they pull off that.
But then if they did go FemShep, then there'd be a certain part of the internet just like, it's woke. They picked a woman to be FemShep. This is Shep, and they show the picture of the guy on the box. It's like, well, no, like
Captain Generic.
Yeah, like literally just the most generic looking dude ever.
I don't think so.
It's even more generic looking than me. Come on.
No, there we go.
Also like the official logline for Wolfenstein is the story of killing Nazis is evergreen. I think that says a lot about the tone that they're going for.
That's what I mean. It should be like Inglourious Bastards, where they don't shy away from scalping Nazis. You know what I mean? It should be just raw and funny. I know it's an heavy topic.
You bring me the scalps of every Nazi.
Yeah, exactly.
So fucking good in that.
Next.
Okay, so we've had a bit of fun. I guess this is the part of the show where we have to make some sad announcements. By the time you hear this, you're probably well aware of who we're talking about. But I'm going to say them anyway, and I'll probably hand it over to the rest of the team for this. So, music legend Ozzy Osbourne died last week, surrounded by love, aged 76. Who wants to pick that up?
Pick that up like it's fucking...
Well, I generally mean it because I have no connection to Ozzy Osbourne really at all. I don't listen to the music. I know the person in the sense of who he's meant to be, but I just don't know anything really about him apart from what I've seen in the media. And I know you guys are very fond of him, so it's not really for me to talk about him.
I've said enough this past week about it, and I'm not ready to say any more really yet. It's entirely up to anyone else.
What I will say, and yeah, it is still pretty fresh, but it's very sad for us, but what a wonderful way to go for him. He attended his own funeral. You know, he attended his own wake. He did the show. He said his goodbyes. He said his goodbyes to the fans. And I don't know if you've seen that picture of Sharon Osbourne just sat at the side of the stage, just completely, just taking it all in. And I just think it was a really nice way for him to go. I mean, yeah, it's sad for us, but it's the way he would have wanted, I think. He didn't fade away. He went out on his own terms, kind of thing. You know, I don't mean it in a nefarious way, but he went out, I think, the way that he would have wanted. Yeah. And yeah, it's like a kind of period of national mourning, isn't it? Like, so many people are upset, and he's a part of his generation spanning in that he was still making music up until now. Like, I think when the time comes, say, for example, when Paul McCartney goes, I don't think there's going to be such an outpouring of grief and sadness, because Ozzy was more than the music. You know, Paul McCartney mostly, you know, for the Beatles, but Ozzy, he did have the show, and he was part of all of our lives, whether you're, you know, a millennial or older or younger. He's just always been there, and there's such, rewatching the Osbournes again, it was a dysfunctional family, but they loved each other so much. And I think you can, by knowing the rest of the family as well, the grief is for them too. So it's big loss. And of course, he's the godfather of metal.
Yeah, absolute pioneer, isn't he? Sabbath were huge and influenced so many people. Now, he would have turned around and said that he wasn't.
He just turned up.
Yeah, it's like you ask him in all these interviews, he's just like, nah, it's the Beatles and Led Zeppelin. Like, but it's like, nah, they started something and you changed it.
Yeah, because heavy metal was what the Beatles and Zeppelin were doing. It was white guys playing blues really loudly.
And fast.
And not even necessarily fast, but it was just blues music played by rich white guys.
Yes, but it's all blues chords and stuff, isn't it? And
yeah, but then what Sabbath did was take it to another degree, and they made it kind of a bit more occult, and they talked about mental health issues, and they talked about drug addiction, and they talked about much darker subjects than the Beatles or Zeppelin ever did.
They weren't just talking about their honey that they take to the cinema on the weekend.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you know, their big breakthrough here, Paranoid, is about a man who split up with his girlfriend because he's losing his mind. Happiness isn't coming for him.
The complete opposite of, and she saw me standing there. Do you know what I mean? It's complete opposite.
But and you know, you get big anti-war pieces with them, with like War Pigs and stuff like that, or then psychedelic weirdness on Planet Caravan, or their Fairies Wear Boots, and it's just they're such a, and that's just one fucking album, like that's just the Paranoid album. It's such a surreal body of music. But then Ozzy, so like from my perspective, I play guitar the way I play guitar because of Ozzy Osbourne, not because I listen to a lot of his stuff, but he was so good at, when he started his solo career, surrounding himself with amazing musicians, in the likes of, like, especially his guitarists, like Randy Rhoads, Jake E. Lee, Zakk Wylde, Bernie Tormé, and people like, not Bernie Tormé, that's someone else. What's his name? Shit, I can't remember the other guitarist's name. But anyway,
Tony Iommi.
No, I mean in his solo career.
I know.
He surrounded himself with amazing musicians and developed a style of metal that was different, because after Sabbath came out, so many bands started to sound like Sabbath. That sludgy, kind of doomy metal was big in the
Southern
70s.
Gothic a little bit.
Yeah, and then in the 79 and 80, when Ozzy released Blizzard of Oz, everything went a bit major key, and it went faster, and he kind of even birthed a little bit of thrash metal out of it. And that's because of how Randy Rhoads played guitar. And then he brings Zakk Wylde, and Zakk Wylde's my greatest influence as a guitarist. And it becomes this kind of a mix of the faster stuff, and the Sabbathy stuff. And like, you know, like I remember the first time I heard Mr. Crowley and heard the guitar playing on that, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, that's how songs can sound. And then I heard No More Tears, and I heard the guitar solo, and that was like, fuck! You know, and it's just like... So while I was never the biggest fan of Ozzy's solo output, I much preferred Sabbath, like, he touched my life in that way. And it's like, he's one of the celebrities, a little bit like when David Bowie went, like I actually found myself quite upset. Because I don't normally get upset with celebrities going, but now there's been 3. It's been Robin Williams, David Bowie, and Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
I heard a great story about Robin Williams and the Osbournes.
Oh, yeah.
You know about this?
When Sharon had cancer.
Yeah. When Sharon had cancer, she wanted to give up on chemo because she found it too hard. So Ozzy contacted Robin Williams, came to the house. He spent like an hour or so with her, and he said all I could hear was just Sharon laughing. And then after Robin Williams had visited her, he convinced her to start the chemo again.
Yeah,
guy was incredible. Like, but on Ozzy, one thing I found great about him as well. His voice is so unique.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really like it just sounds like no one that I've ever heard before. There's just something in his voice where it's just like you would never mistake that for anyone else. It's like that is Ozzy. Like he's just had such an amazing, unique voice.
Again, he's one of those 70s, 80s artists who do have that. And again, you look at like him and like Bruce Dickinson, like people like that who have this power in their voice. They might not necessarily be the most skilled singers in the world, but they just get that power and unique sound.
The passion comes through.
Yeah.
And he was just a different man on stage, wasn't he? I remember the last show that he did in Birmingham, the one prior to his sort of farewell show. He was still in pretty bad health then in terms of mobility and stuff, but he got on that stage and you would never know he was a day over like 35. He just came to life. He loved the audience. He loved being on stage, and it really showed through. And even on the last show when he was struggling, they must have pumped him full of steroids, I'm sure, but he just gave it everything.
Yeah. I'd love to sit and talk more because, like, I could, and I already have, and it's affected me a lot, like a family member kind of effect, because it would. Yeah.
It's a dad figure to us all, wasn't it? Dad figure to all of us.
I didn't even have a fucking dad, so yeah.
That's what I mean.
Do you want to know what's the most ridiculous thing I heard this week? When the news broke, we were having some dinner at Kate's work.
I got told by Candy on WhatsApp by accident.
And we were sat there and me and Kate talked about it, and her colleague came up and she was like, "Oh, Zach, Ozzy Osbourne's died." And he was like, "Oh, Sharon's husband." And I was like, "Wow!" That's the divide between. He's quite young. He's like early to mid 20s or something. We were just like,
her
really?
husband from the X Factor.
I was like, "Oh mate," I was like, "No way! That's how you know who Ozzy Osbourne is. He's just the husband of Sharon."
I do.
He probably would have liked that.
I don't know. I think I would have got my punching fists out for that.
Ozzy Osbourne would have liked that.
Yeah.
One thing it did do as well, though, is it actually, because his music's been trending on TikToks and YouTube, I started the Crazy Train, and all of a sudden the girls just start going, "Aye." I was like,
off. No way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. My kids haven't had a choice of the whole life. They already know who Black Sabbath is and stuff. They don't get a choice.
Quite surprised that Ozzy didn't chart this week after it, but maybe Paranoid by Black Sabbath hit number 32 in the charts.
The Osbourne TV show is trending on Prime.
I was going to say, I bet that's going to come back.
Yeah, we watched.
I've seen so many clips, like on like reels and shorts and stuff.
But it was really fucking weird editing Scorched Sheep this week because, if you don't listen to Scorched Sheep, Candy's character can summon a familiar, and she summons a bat and calls it Ozzy. And then for some reason this week they just decided to quote Sharon Osbourne throughout it while she's sending the bat out. So Candy's going there, "Don't throw wood, your police will come for you." I'm editing that as like I've heard the news of Ozzy's death. I'm like, "Oh, that hits different this week."
It's been such a weird like melancholy, and it's like I was going to review his autobiography on the last podcast that I was supposed to be on, and I didn't come on. And then a day later or something like that.
Yeah.
Tuesday or something. We were going to record a podcast, and then Candy went, "I've just had a bad day. We can't do it. I don't feel well. This, that." And she went, "And we Ozzy dying." And I went, "What?"
I didn't realise you didn't know. I'm so sorry.
No, because I've been at work. Do you know what I mean? I was like, "What?" And then, you get your Google out and you go, "Oh, no." And then, I missed my fucking train. I just sat there like, "Oh, no." Do you know what I mean? Like, fuck. Well, then I messaged my wife, who was also a massive fan, and she went, "Fuck off." That's what she said. That's what she messaged back. Fuck off. It's just.
Well, I hope that when he got to the pearly gate, that at least they didn't put any bubbles out for him. Because the Prince of Darkness does not do bubbles.
Darkness, Shannon.
So that if you believe in that, there's a fucking really good concert up there at the moment.
Oh yeah,
really fucking good. Ooh, yeah. Any more deaths, Biggie?
Well, yeah, we also had wrestling legend, the slightly controversial figure, shall we say, of Hulk Hogan.
Next.
Who died age 71
I'm joking.
after suffering a cardiac arrest.
Rest in piss, Hogan.
Yeah. Bye.
Horrible, terrible.
I'll mention two things. Hulk Hogan, the entertainer, the wrestler, massively influential, huge hero and star to everyone. And I won't discredit what he actually did for wrestling in terms of making it a worldwide brand. Terry Bollea, the person, can get fucked.
Wanker.
Yeah.
Wanker.
Because just
But
racist.
I remember him when I was young and watching wrestling. You know, I like the Ultimate Warrior. He's no...
No, he was terrible.
Not many of them are, mate. Not many of them
good
are.
either. But I used to play as Hulk Hogan in the arcade when I was playing the arcade games. I used to like, watching him and egging him on the TV show. So yeah, it's kind of. I remember him as very funny in Rocky 3, right?
Yeah,
because Gremlins.
Because back then you didn't know all the behind the scenes stuff, and now you do know all the behind the scenes stuff, and the amount of people he fucked over and purposely buried and. In wrestling parlance, he's
and his political views.
Yeah, it's just
what he's done to his family.
He literally sullied his name. I morbid curiosity got the better of me, and I watched the opening of SmackDown because, of course, they were going to do a tribute show to him. Because
is he back in the Hall of Fame on there?
He's one of the biggest wrestling stars of all time. Like, they were never going to ignore him. And I just felt nothing. Nope. And it's just like.
That's what you would have done 10 years ago. You'd have been a mess.
That's how much he sullied his name. Well, before all the stuff. I mean, I didn't particularly like it because I knew of all the backstage politicking.
Oh, did you? Yeah, you knew anyway.
Before the audios of his racist rants came out, and before the whole stuff he's been doing in the last election, there was a time where it would have been, oh, that's really sad that Hulk Hogan's passed away, but it just, yeah, man, I can't think of anyone who's sullied their name so much. It's just they're just too many of them that are just awful people from back then. So,
my favorite story, however, about Hulk Hogan was because he was a prolific liar and he used to boost himself all the time, trying to make himself seem better. And he had this thing because he played the bass and he wanted to make it sound like he was an impressive bass player. He said he was auditioning for Metallica when Jason Newsted left Metallica. And then, Howard Stern asked Lars Ulrich about it in an interview. At the time, he says, "No, I've never met Hulk Hogan. I've never spoken to him. He's never been on the phone. He's not auditioning for us."
Guy lied so much. One of the ones he said that it's SummerSlam '92. He's like, "Oh yeah, I did this and did that," and then I met a Make-A-Wish Foundation kid. He's like, "You were at SummerSlam '92. It was headlined by British Bulldog and Bret Hart. You were not there. You were in the country."
Did he say he nearly killed some Japanese wrestler or something? And the guy's like, "No, I've never fought you."
He for years he told the Undertaker that he nearly broke his neck and nearly paralysed him with a tombstone. Eventually, the Undertaker doesn't like watching his stuff back. Eventually, he watched it back and he's like, his head's nowhere near the ground. He says, "I fucking knew it wasn't."
I'm a professional.
Yeah, I'm more sad about the fact that
too much.
But I'm more sad about the fact that someone who was so pivotal to something I absolutely love,
he was iconic.
Shat on his legacy so much.
Yeah.
No, it's not like you're more disappointed about it.
Disappointed, yeah.
Disappointed. It's a shame. But yeah, we're giving that bigot too much.
Now if we're still doing this when Bret Hart dies, then you'll see
different story. Different story. Any more fucking deaths? Christ.
Well, yeah, sadly, one more. Candy will probably be able to speak a bit more about this, but Bethesda veteran and father of the Elder Scrolls, Julian Lefebvre, passed away.
Huge.
Aged 59, which is no age.
Yeah.
It's been a bad week for Candy.
It has. It truly has. Pioneer of the Elder Scrolls and sort of head honcho really before my husband was. And,
Your husband had a lot to say about him. He was like a life-changing person. Do you know what I mean? And really nice things actually, not corporate bullshit. It was just nice.
Yeah.
He was. He was Bethesda's version of John Carmack. He was a technical wizard.
That's the best way of doing it.
If you bear in mind that Daggerfall, which was the third Elder Scrolls game, the map is the size of Britain in real space.
Build is a square miles or something, isn't it?
Yeah. So and he made that work on fucking floppy disks. You know.
Yeah. Kilobytes.
Yeah. So it's the man was a technical wizard. So it's not so much because he was chief
Everyone
engineer.
owes a lot to him.
Yeah, he wasn't the studio head like Todd Howard is, but he was the chief engineer. He made that shit work. And unfortunately, we have him to thank for the fucking Gamebryo engine, which became the creation engine, which they're still using today.
Well, they can't get rid of it now. That would sully his legacy.
They're going to call it the Legacy engine now, and it's not going to be any different. It's just going to have a different logo. Yeah, it's such a fucking. I think that's the last of the deaths this week. I can't handle any. There's a lot. I saw a video on TikTok today where someone was doing the salt circle on people that are still alive to make sure they stay alive.
Yeah, Dolly Parton and Willie Nelson. And
I was like, are they still fucking alive?
Dolly Parton, they just released an album last year.
I didn't know Willie Nelson was still alive, but now
Still
I feel
touring?
shit because I've said it. Because remember, guys, I had Ozzy on my Deadpool this year, and I feel so bad for it.
Bloody did. It's your fault.
It's so bad, but points are points, aren't they? Come on. It's what he would have wanted. It's what he would have wanted. It's what he would have wanted.
Okay, over to the bullet points. Tell you what else is still alive. Grand Theft Auto 5 is 12 years old and has sold more than 215 million copies. But as of this week, it's officially a brand new release in 2 regions, Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates.
Fucking nice.
It's now been released in 2 regions with a joint population of over 40 million people.
Oh, fuck.
So
It's going
GTA
up
5
again.
will likely add a few million more sales to its current total.
That's so cool, though. I don't care what people say and moan about it. I think it's fucking cool, man. It's just fucking... It's such the anti-game game as well, because it takes the piss out of fucking everything. It gets away with it.
I was listening to the Rest is Entertainment podcast earlier this week, and they were talking about how Grand Theft Auto 6 is apparently Rockstar's internal projections are that it'll gross nearly $7 billion in a week.
Oh yeah,
it's like an industry changing game at this point.
I read something the other week about it. I've done some research for something, and apparently they're predicting that the average modern household, will have 3 copies of that game. Which has never been
2.
Really?
I double dipped on it.
Yeah, I think I might have done then. Yeah, I think I don't help that average.
360, and then on PC. Yeah.
I've had 360 PS4 and PC.
There you go. It's not many things can say that.
I've not finished any of them.
Can. Never finished it.
Same here.
But online was where it was at on the PC for me. That was great. I got lost.
It's so good.
Out of that.
I think it's good because for that moment when 6 comes out, a lot of people are going to forget a lot of crap that's going on out and just going to enjoy the fucking selves.
I think what would be interesting also is to know, once we hear those sort of initial sales figures and maybe a bit later what they make as it's coming to sort of a little, I don't know, plateau. But I'd love to know how much they invested in making it compared to what they make.
Oh, GTA 6? It's
about 2 billion.
It's already said 22 billion, yeah.
No, 2 billion. Not 22 billion.
22, fucking hell.
22
Even
billion.
any kind of billion.
$22 billion.
No, it's like they could have paid fucking $5 billion to make it, and it's still going to make money.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know what they get back.
Because like everyone in this podcast is going to buy it. Everyone that's listening to this podcast is going to buy it. Everyone that they know is going to buy it.
I'm not going to buy it.
So that's 10 copies then.
You are going to buy it.
You are going to buy it.
I'm going to buy it when it comes on PC, but it's not the kind of game I want to sit and play on my console.
You're going to buy it. He's going to buy it.
It's anywhere I can play it.
Same.
Nice flump in front of the console.
I mean, it's not coming out on PC, so
not yet, but it will do.
Yeah,
still going to buy it. Everyone's going to buy it.
Someone finished Red Dead Redemption 2, man. Give us a fucking chance.
Pip's going to buy it then, and she's going to play it. It's going to be in your house.
Pip doesn't give.
Definitely. Go on. This is supposed to be bullet points.
Xbox U-turn as the first step towards gamers rejecting $80 games. Yes, they decided to lower the price of The Outer Worlds 2, which was initially going to be one of its first ever games, going for $80. Apparently, the pre-orders were that bad that they've had to rethink their strategy.
And they're still not that good.
Because it's come to Game Pass, so no one's... Of course the pre-orders are bad.
Buy it.
Also, I still wouldn't call an Obsidian a AAA studio yet. Like, we played Avowed. It was quite good.
It was quite good.
I forgot it came out. I forgot it came out. We must have talked about it for 1 week.
No, we talked about it for a few weeks.
It's quite good.
I got distracted with other things. I need to finish it.
You don't actually. No, you don't. You've got the good bits done.
I don't think I'll ever go back to it. Just too many other things to play.
Great. What a good game.
Sony invests in Elden Ring publisher Bandai Namco and signs strategic partnership to invest in $464 million.
They're going to buy them. They're going to buy them.
I mean, $464 million has only acquired 2.5% of the business. I don't think they're going to buy them.
I still think they are. Bandai Namco might buy Sony.
I think Sony would be more likely to pick up a studio that Bandai owns.
From
Software Independent. Bandai just publish their titles.
They? Yeah. They just publish it.
But I could see Sony trying, because both Sony and Tencent invested in FromSoft a couple of years ago.
Yeah, they did.
I wonder if Sony might try and make a play for FromSoft at some point.
You think?
Yeah.
Just a full-on, we're having them.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's see what happens next.
UK citizens using Death Stranding 2 on PS5 to bypass porn blocks. As alluded to earlier.
It works, Candy. I've tried it.
By using your smartphone camera when you're asked to provide evidence of who you are by putting your face inside the face on the camera, and it allows you to log on to whichever site you're trying to get on. Apparently,
no.
Front.
You put your face in it and it asks you to do things. So that's why they're using photo editor mode on that, because you can make Sam do things. So it'll say, like, open your mouth for 3 seconds, and you go. But if you can make Sam do it on the photo, so you can't just do a still picture. It's that, or upload your passport. Good luck.
A lot of Pornhub admin people going. A lot of Norman Reedus has visited this site a lot.
He's just log into the same account every time. What's wrong with him?
Man has not stopped wanking for the last 24 hours.
Power wanking.
And he's got an eclectic choice of movies he likes as well.
Yeah.
Why has he got a baby in with him, though?
He's always covered in oil or tar. What's he doing? Is he a mechanic?
He's just been tarring roof, hasn't he?
Yeah, tarring a roof, that popular fake pastime that they're still doing in America. Oh my god. Like a Wicked Men's pub.
Okay, next up, Evil Dead Burn has officially started shooting for summer 26.
Evil Dead Burns?
Yeah, 2 years after Lee Cronin's Evil Dead Rise, this is the next installment of the Sam Raimi horror saga. It's not entirely sure if it's connected or not.
It's not.
I guess we'll find out.
It's not.
In a direct sense.
It's not.
I'm just saying, it says in a direct sense. So
Statistic commode.
It's not. It was meant to. There's meant to be a sequel to Evil Dead Rise, and for some reason they haven't gone with that direction, and they're just doing a whole new.
Even though you said it was really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
I liked it. Yeah.
Second best one.
Huh. They just don't like
money. In a direct sense.
Yeah.
In a direct sense. Come on.
And then there's been some trailers announced, but on top of that, Stig came up with some late news that San Diego Comic-Con happened over the last couple of days, and there's been some announcements, so I'll quickly run through these. I can't believe this is still going on. The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon gets an official Season 3 trailer, and the confirmed Season 4 will be the show's last.
I don't know how he gets it done with all that wanking.
He's probably looking like a zombie after all that. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Season 2 gets a trailer. New Avatar The Last Airbender sequel, Avatar 7 Havens, has been confirmed. Five Nights at Freddy 2 gets an official trailer, blah, blah, blah. Lego reveals a Game Boy full of 8-bit nostalgia. Critical Role's animated series Legend of Vox Machina has got a Season 4 release date.
And it's been confirmed for Season 5, and that'll be its last season. And there was a preview trailer for their second show, The Mighty Nine, which is based off their second campaign.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a sneak peek. There isn't a sneak peek at Peacemaker Season 2. The new poster has been put up.
No, the trailer's out for that. I watched it earlier today. It's very good.
Oh, it's out now, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Gem V teaser hints at a bloody Season 2.
Shock.
Of what? Gen V? Oh, yeah. Got that.
I've watched the Predator Badlands latest trailer. I am interested. I don't know quite how I feel about it, but I'm interested.
People have said that their second trailer is a lot better than the first one. So
yeah.
That much.
I also watched Tron Ares. No idea what's happening in that, but Jared Leto's in it, so be careful.
Yeah, I'm annoyed by it because the trailer looks really fucking good, but then there's Jared Leto just Jared Letoing all over the place.
Yeah.
He's mobbing all over the place. I don't like it. But the film itself looks banging, and I'm really annoyed because it means I might have to go see a film that gives him money. I don't like that.
But he's Skeletor in the new He-Man, Masters of the Universe, and everything I've seen from that is just making me want to watch it because it looks so comic accurate. Like
I hope it's so accurate to the fact
and the swords and
it's so accurate that E-Man's not allowed to actually swing his sword against anyone and he has to just grapple.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see, because he never swung he only used his sword to become E-Man, and he used to drop it and start grappling people.
And that was in the cartoon, wasn't it? If you watch the new Masters of the Universe.
Oh yeah, I know.
Sure, absolutely. Oh, it's so good that.
Also, just based on the trailer, the Tron Ares soundtrack is going to be so good.
Yeah,
it's like
Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah, like they're not even like, because like Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross do a lot of film soundtracks together, but they never credit themselves as 9 Inch Nails, and the credit is 9 Inch Nails this time. Like, oh, the music in the trailer is so good.
I liked the last Tron film that came out about fucking 10 years ago, 20 years ago, was it now?
Tron Legacy.
Legacy, I liked it.
Probably about 15, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah. I liked it. The
2012, I think.
Daft Punk one, I liked it.
Daft Punk soundtrack was really good, very synthwave.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Entirely forgettable film, but very nice.
Completely forgettable, but it looked great.
I like Michael Sheen's turn in it because he was camp as fuck, and I liked Olivia Wilde's arse in it.
Yep.
What more do you need? I'll tell you what else you need. Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues.
It looks so good.
It does look good. I was pleasantly surprised when I saw the trailer. Might have been a little bit high as well, which helped it be a bit more funny. But no, I thought it looks great.
I was sober when I watched it, and I thought it looked great. It unlike the first one, because the first one obviously funny, classic, hilarious. The second one really feels like it's like the thick of it, and I don't know if it's maybe just because Chris Addison is in it, but it really feels like it's been written by Armando Iannucci.
That's exactly why it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I just like that when he sat talking with us, it's like, we want to make a moment. What would it take for one of you guys to like die on stage?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't think we could do that. What about a Kuma? Oh, Kuma, that's thinking out the box.
Yeah, we can work with that.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, I'm
Alien Earth got another trailer, so I'm interested. Not quite sure really what's going on with that, but that'd be
the more trailers I've seen of Alien Earth, I'm like, I've gone from cautiously optimistic to a little bit worried. Like, I don't know where they're going with it.
No, I like the look of it. I think it looks cool. I like the other different types of aliens they've got, like that horrible eyeball
guaranteed
one.
5 out of 10. She likes the look of it. Guaranteed.
Yeah, exactly. 10 out of 10 from Candy.
It's gonna be rough.
But unless there's anything else that you guys want to mention. Oh, yes, sorry, there is. There is one other thing to mention very quickly. There's a Mortal Kombat 2 trailer. I don't know if you guys have checked that out.
Banging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just looks so stupid.
I think it looks crap.
Not quite sure what is happening with that. It's definitely got a tone I wasn't expecting, but there you go.
I think
you're all sleeping on the bigger news. Carry on.
There's a War of the Worlds trailer that came out.
There's a bigger news than that.
So okay, give me a minute here. I need to rant about this. So this fucking War of the Worlds trailer. Now, War of the Worlds has been adapted a few times from the original H.G. Wells novel. There's obviously the seminal album. There was a film in 1956, which was excellent for 1956. It's kind of aged really a bit poorly now, but it was really good back then. There was the Tom Cruise film, which I begrudgingly like.
It's a Spielberg film. It's not Tom Cruise film.
I know, but it's got him in it. But it's, despite it being set in America and all that, it does follow the book very closely, and it has like the big events. And that scene in the basement is fucking horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Scary, man.
Like that film made me realize that like I really want Steven Spielberg to do a horror film, like an actual proper fucking balls to the wall horror film, because
I think he was really good at
it. But this film, so the concept for this film is Ice Cube, of all people, is a fucking CIA tech guy, I guess,
crazy motherfucker,
who it looks like he's spending the entire film doing fucking Zoom calls and FaceTime calls with people who are being affected by the alien invasion. The aliens have invaded Earth to eat our data. It's not that they're here to conquer us, which is what the original Martians did in the book. It's not that they're here to eat us, which is what the Martians did in the Tom Cruise film. They're here to eat our data. Everything about this film, it's doing the found footage thing, which found footage mixed with the like in-screen thing. What was that horror film? Unfriended.
Yeah, it's you searching Unfriended.
Yeah. But like doing that kind of low budget kind of horror film where it's like based in one screen session.
Yeah. Host is the only one that's worked on that.
Yeah, I like
yeah.
And it makes no sense to tell War of the Worlds this way. I don't understand the need for this film. I don't understand why Ice Cube is in this film. I don't understand why Ava Longoria's in this film, other than the fact that she hasn't worked in a while. Neither is Ice Cube, I think. Either way, no. I love War of the Worlds. It's just one of my favourite stories of all time because it's about human spirit. And it's the fact that the humans don't spoiler alert, the humans don't defeat the aliens, the fucking cold does.
Mate, you've ruined it.
The common cold does. But it's about human spirit and overcoming this kind of thing. And like it is about the spirit of man. It's about surviving in a horrible situation. How does that work when they're here to eat? This is going to be a crypto advert, isn't it?
Do you think they'll get defeated by like a Trojan horse or something?
VPN.
An NFT. Yeah. An NFT.
That's what we did in Independence.
There was a lot of data. They can't get the face on the camera properly.
Yeah.
They're using Norman Reedus.
They just keep getting an error message. We don't think your face is real.
No, I think the story's gonna, and then this is could be a potential spoiler alert, but I think this is
a virus. It's a computer virus.
No, the aliens are gonna see all the data of humankind. They're gonna be like, oh, these people are horrible. We need to leave them.
Yeah, fuck this. No, it's 100%. It's 100% a computer virus.
What if they download like a terabyte of fucking Andrew Tate podcast by accident? Like, oh no!
That's the virus. That's the virus.
The aliens get really into DMT after finding Joe Rogan.
Apparently, these are the alpha of the species. They keep saying it.
The Martians just turning each other. Apparently, the frogs have turned gay on this planet.
Let's fucking go.
Honestly, I'm just fucking furious about it because, like, all I want a big cinematic version of War of the Worlds that's done. Stig mentioned this.
Victorian London.
Done in Victorian London. I want to see the paddle steamer Thunderchild. I want to see the fucking journalist walking through Covent Garden. You know, a destroyed ancient Covent Garden, 100-year-old Covent Garden. You know. Like, I want that. I want those visual scenes because I've read the book so many times. I've listened to the album endlessly. I want that.
You want to see him describing the alien for the first time as like a big gelatinous bear monster, like it says in the book.
Yeah,
but what you'll get is like TikTok and YouTube Short, like YouTube Live. Yeah. Like I said in our group chat, the thing that annoys me most about these is when you're walking and you're on a FaceTime chat with someone, it's shit. Like, you're not really paying attention to anything around you. But like in these films, they've managed to be able to have these conversations 4K while they're running, scared for their life, with no connection issues, but luckily they get everything caught in the background, so you as the audience can see. It's like like you would.
They run like that with phone looking over the shoulder.
They're running like that, going, Dad, I'm so scared. Looking at the camera. Whereas in reality, I'm fucking. If
Run
I've
into a lamppost.
My phone's in my pocket and I am sprinting. And if I'm on the phone with someone, like, you know, earpiece or something like that, and I'm running, I'm not looking into the camera going, I'm so scared. Like, no, it's
Can we touch base later?
Just
about to die.
I'm gonna die. Yeah. And then it does go like, and it does like
Gadget, Gadget's disappeared. They've got him.
They've got his data.
Got him. Oh God! Come on, close it up, Biggie.
Yeah, fuck it. Oh,
well,
one more thing.
There was something else you wanted to talk about.
Comic-Con. There is one more thing from that. It's confirmed that the Hulk is in the new Spider-Man film.
That's not the big thing.
No, I'm just saying that was one thing from Comic-Con.
The big thing is we finally got the trailer for the Vampire Lestat. That's huge for me because I love this.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I
Best
really
show
do.
I watched last year.
I need to watch the show.
Oh my fucking God! It's the most prestige fucking gay shit you've ever seen.
I was going to say it's very gay and very horny, isn't it?
Oh mate,
I don't know why I haven't watched it.
It's one of them shows that you'll just consume a bottle of wine per episode.
Do you think I should drop an E first as well?
No, because it'll frighten you. You just want to be decadent. You want to be decadent while watching it. Eat cheese, drink wine.
Nice.
Very decadent. Yeah, great. It's very like afterwards you'll be like, you know what? I'm going to put a Jacobean rough around my neck today. I'm going to fashion it out. I'm going to do it.
If the stat can do it, so can I.
Mate. Oh, God. It's just a great show, and no one's ever watched it other than me. But they've got a third season.
It's got good reviews, hasn't it?
Its problem is trying to get it in the UK. It's a struggle.
It's on BBC, if you're that way inclined. Or I found it on some kind of website. I don't want to name.
Anyway.
BBC. It's on BBC iPlayer if you want to watch it legit.
Well, from the BBC to the WWW. US co-founder trolled for turning honeymoon bedwetting into LinkedIn lesson. That's right, you heard it.
Is this the biggest worldwide web it's called?
Yes.
Oh. What's he done?
Anthony Carls, co-founder of Sterling Lawyers, LLC, and president of Rocket Clicks, is facing the internet's wrath after attempting to draw a leadership lesson from a rather personal mishap, wetting the bed on his honeymoon.
I hate LinkedIn so much.
In a now viral LinkedIn post, Carl shares a detailed account of how a combination of spicy crab soup, dehydration from a CrossFit workout, and an ill-timed nap led him to waking up in a puddle next to his newlywed wife. But the twist, he used the moment to illustrate resilience and leadership. That moment taught me something crucial. You don't need to take yourself too seriously, Carls wrote, trying to turn the awkward experience into a parable about vulnerability and leadership. He went on to say, the leaders who last are the ones who can laugh at themselves. When you share your failures openly, your team stop hiding theirs.
Where's he from?
Wherever you want. He can if you can survive peeing the bed on your honeymoon, you can survive anything business throws at you.
Do you know how the best way to avoid like humiliation or whatever he said about that? Just don't share shit like that.
Don't share it.
Yep.
No one needs to know.
No one forced him to upload it, did he?
I just like that LinkedIn sounded like a great idea to start with. Networking, being able to advertise yourself, trying to look for jobs.
Yeah, get a job and stuff, yeah.
Now it's just full of pricks.
I've never been on it.
People trying to use like the death of Ozzy Osbourne, like 10 things that Ozzy Osbourne taught me and how to in this and this.
Yeah,
like,
and Ozzy loved corporate
yeah,
stuff. Loved it.
Just get a fuck off. I hate it.
I guess it's a good advert of who not to hire, though, isn't it? Actually,
is LinkedIn like? Is it like Facebook, but you've got to be like a professional?
That's what it's turned into. It's just turned into a bunch of...
do you even have to be a professional? Can you just make it up?
No, it's just turned into a bunch of Facebook Mars, like, but from the business world. Just posting shit.
I don't use it. I'm on it, but I don't use it. But I see people through the workplace, they'll come up and like this, that somebody that I know that works with somebody else will like their comment, and it's all this, I like what they said, that I like what that person
I am pleased to announce that I have got a job at X and X and X. Fuck off.
Is that what it's all about?
Yeah.
Yeah, then people congratulate you after
the people like go, it's Wages Wednesday where they all put the wage slips on fucking What do they do? I don't get it.
Honestly, I won't be surprised if people start doing that. One thing that 10 things that sharing my wage with people taught me.
Yeah. That a lot of people can't afford groceries, but I can.
Yeah.
If there's anything Rolf Harris taught me.
Oh, wow.
Number one, I'm
little boys
better
have
than
two little
you.
toys. Oh, dear. And I'm not a fan of that. That sounds like fucking corporate bear baiting
hellscape.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Well, I was also originally going to mention the Coldplay concert moment, but I think everyone's sick of seeing all that. So.
I will never be sick of that.
It was funny on the day.
Yeah, it's been
funny on the day.
Too many people have.
And we always love to see a CEO get destroyed publicly. Phenomenal work. Thank you. What's his name? The lead singer of Coldplay? I've no idea.
Chris Martin.
Chris Martin, thank you for your services. Fucking knobhead. Right, let's move on to what we've been doing this week. We'll start with Stig. Why not? Fancy it. Fancy a change.
Right. This week, I watched a film that has gone into my top 10 films of the year.
Bear in mind, listeners, he has seen about 50 films this year.
It's a fantastic film.
Is it?
Ooh.
It's called K-pop Demon Hunters.
Nice. Go on. Talk about it.
Wasn't going where you thought it was. It's not Fantastic Four. I'll get onto that. K-pop Demon Hunters, though, it's the Netflix animated film from made by Sony. It has taken the world by storm.
I've never even heard of it.
You should watch it because it's incredible. Like, it's about a K-pop band, Rumi, Mira, and Zoe, who outside of being a K-pop band are they have secret powers and they protect the world from demons, from the demon uprising.
Being real, or is it actually good?
No, he's real. Xenos, she wrote in about it last week.
Yeah.
No, I'd seen it because my daughter watched it.
I am being for real.
Your daughter watched it?
I did not expect this film. I watched it because I thought, I heard it's really good, and Callie wanted to watch it, and they've been, because all the songs have been doing the rounds on the YouTube and stuff like that, so they've been obsessed with the songs.
You're my soda pop.
So I'll sit and I'll watch it, and I'm
Did you ever feel out of the loop sometimes?
She's
Do I feel out the loop?
She's not out the loop.
I watched it.
Oh, you've seen? Oh my god!
I bloody watched it too. It's phenomenal.
It's fucking brilliant. I did not expect it to go that hard. The story's great. The animation is amazing. The characters are really fun, and it's basically the girls. The way that the demons, to set it up, is the girls are so close, like sealing the gate like forever, so the demons can never get out. And
they're constantly fighting demons outside of their pop work. You know.
And the way that the demons try to change this is, rather than just sending like hordes of demons after them because they always lose, what can we do to challenge them is, let's take their fans. So they send a K-pop boy band up from the demon world to challenge the girls as like a rival band.
Is this a Disney thing?
No, it's a Sony
High School Musical.
It's Sony Animation.
No, it's animated.
Oh, it's an anime.
So it uses it uses like very similar style animation that you get in the Spider-Verse and in Mitchell's versus the Machines. But yeah, it's really good. The story's great. The characters are great. It zips by. The songs are absolute bangers. The
fighting's good when you see it.
Yeah, it's really good set pieces. It's been non-stop like on the girls' playlist this week. It's actually top Spotify streaming charts. It's hit number one. Golden, the big song from the film, has hit number one on the Billboard 200. They've submitted it to the Grammys and Oscars for Best Original Song next year. I'm surprised it didn't get a big theatrical release. Apparently, they said because it was quite a niche title, they didn't think that it would actually do well.
I only watched it because my daughter wanted to watch it, and I would never have sort of looked at it and thought, well, she probably wants to see it.
Did she know about it?
Yeah.
Is it for
K-pop?
It's because YouTube clips and shorts and stuff.
Oh, right. I thought it was an adult thing.
No. It's a cartoon, animated cartoon.
It doesn't mean it's not for fucking adults, though, does it?
Yeah, but it's not for adults.
I've seen Sausage Party.
Yeah, it's nothing like Sausage Party. But yeah, I haven't.
Like Studio Ghibli, that could be aimed at kids, but adults also appreciate the adults.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just confused that I've never even fucking heard of it.
Just
So
when I
you're
go,
on the pulse, mate.
yep.
No.
When I go through
Check your
the Realmuck forum on it, everyone's just absolutely loves it. I was so surprised. I was generally so surprised at how much I enjoyed it.
I was too.
Just because of the concept. I was like, yeah, okay. You look at it, you go, that's a film for young girls.
So it's blown up like Squid Game originally blew up. It just become this
in its own little way.
Yeah.
So it looks like, I think they might do a sequel by the sounds of it. I think it's done so well that I could see them doing a sequel and putting it in the cinemas.
Is it
I think it's been in the
Korean
cinemas
like Scott Pilgrim or something?
No, I think it's been in the cinemas long enough. They put it out for a small theatrical run so it can qualify for awards. But predominantly,
it's even got Netflix. A very cool demon Cheshire cat that delivers messages.
Oh yeah, the cat's great.
Very cool.
I bet you love the cat.
Cool.
Absolutely adored him. He's got the same eyes as Majora's Mask. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Looks just like it.
And the bird with a little tiny hat.
That was meant for the cat.
Yeah. I would anyway, especially if you've got young kids, young girls as well. They'll enjoy it. But
it's a bit Josie and the Pussycats, isn't it, for sort of modern times?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but I just really, really enjoyed it, and I didn't expect K-pop Demon Hunters to go into my top 10 films of the year so far, but there it is. And I really like the song Golden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's so the soundtrack apparently it's debuted. I think you mentioned it's debuted number 8 on the Billboard 200, and then it's gone straight to number 3. So it's the highest charting animated soundtrack of 2025.
Yeah.
The album also hit number 1 on iTunes /K-pop charts. So it's huge. The it's fantastic. It's an actual K-pop band as well, isn't it? That's done the music for it.
Yeah. So, but really good. I really, really recommend it. So, the other one, I watched the big release of the week. Went to the cinema because, of course, I did. Went to see Bad Guys 2.
Yeah, any good?
No, I did. I actually did go see Bad Guys 2, but yeah, it was all right. But I'm going to talk about obviously the Fantastic Four. That's really good. You what? That's how
the old theme tune in it.
That's how the soundtrack goes. It does a big lead up. It's like dun dun dun, and then it just goes.
I thought you would have been out to see that already.
That's Michael Giacchino. It's fucking great.
Yeah, that's what the old fucking theme tune was as well. Isn't it?
I think you're going to love it. I posted that review.
I thought you'd be first day watching that, Oodles.
I've had a tough
week.
You've
been waiting ages for this.
I lost my dad this week. You know what I mean? What do you mean? Oh, I've had a tough week. I've had a bad mental health week. Well, 2 weeks.
But that would have cheered you up, surely.
Stig were trying to tell me that as well. Just get your set off. Is it? Oh yeah, just you know what? Start smiling and get your set off. It's not how it works.
I know, but it would have been something to lift your spirits a little bit.
It's not that physically I don't want to go and watch something that I've been excited for a long time. It's just I will go see it. All right, fucking hell.
Anyway, Fantastic Four: First Steps. It's the latest film in the MCU. It stars Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Ebon Moss-Bachrach as Ben Grimm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, and Julia Garner as Shalabal / Silver Surfer, and Ralph Ineson as the Big Boy Galactus. This is set in a different universe to the normal MCU. And it's set against like a vibrant kind of 60s inspired retro future world.
Like Jetsons.
It's very much Jetsons coded, yeah. And it throws you right into the Fantastic Four. They're a thing. Everyone loves them. They've saved the world and New York countless of times. You get a montage at the beginning which goes through what happened to them, how they became who they are. It's like a TV show. And it's like, here's a little intro package to how the Fantastic Four came about, and they fought the likes of this person, they fought the likes of that person, and there's you, Oodles, and Big E, you will look at that and you're like, fuck me, they've thrown in like these proper random like bad guys and arch nemesis of the Fantastic Four they fought this person and that person with their like genetic apes and stuff like that. It's just
yeah.
It's really, really good. And then it kind of shit hits the fan. Silver Surfer turns up and says, your world is marked for death. So the Fantastic Four.
Rejoice! I am the Herald of Galactus.
Yep. They have to do something about it. All while having to deal with the fact that Sue Storm is pregnant, which, Oodles, you know what that means.
I do know who turns up.
Yes.
Yep.
So they have basically... This is a very self-contained film. You could watch this outside of the MCU and you need to know nothing. It does not connect to the MCU one bit. It is its own little style. It's almost like this is the reset that Kevin Feige was talking about. Good. Obviously, it's not, because they're going to lead into Doomsday and Secret Wars and stuff. So they are going to link in it. But if you just wanted a fun action superhero film without having to do 6 other films research, it's a really good film for that, because it's just, this is the world, this is the Fantastic Four, and this is the shit that they're having to deal with. But outside of that, like, the family dynamic they all have is brilliant. Like, they have really good banter with each other, but it's never undercut. It never does that thing where, like, the Guardians do, where it's like, and which then Marvel kind of followed suit on, where here's a serious moment, and now someone's going to make a joke and a quip and going to undermine it all. Anytime that they do kind of any bit of joking or stuff, it feels genuine. It feels like this is a family, and this is the kind of shit that you would speak to your, like the kind of shit you give your family. The comic was always like that,
especially between Ben Grimm and Johnny Storm.
Yeah, and you get that. You get that in this film as well. Like, Ben is probably the best character in this, and thankfully, he doesn't spend the whole film just moping around the fact that he's a rock monster. He's pretty much
trying to pick things up.
He's pretty much accepted it and rejoiced in it, and he kind of plays to the crowd as well.
Remember Gadget when he couldn't pick that wedding ring up?
Yeah. Johnny gets to use his intelligence. He's not just a ladies' man and a wisecracker.
You mean he actually gets to use his PhD that he's got?
He actually gets to use his intelligence in this. Reed is just at constant turmoil, being the world's cleverest man. It's like he's constantly like, I have to think of what to do to keep people safe. I have to think of this. I have to think of that. Full of brilliant, fun inventions. The car's there. Herbie's there. Nice. The rocket ship is there. Like, it's
the VW.
It's full of great stuff. It's full of little cameos that you'll love if you know the Fantastic Four, like, lore and stuff. You'll get a good kick about some of the cameos you get in there as well. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. It still isn't, it's out of the big 3 like kind of superhero films that come out over the summer, I still prefer Superman and the Thunderbolts over it, but it's like right there just below it. It's not like
it's nice to have 3 good ones, isn't it?
It's not this drop of Brave New World. Like, there's a massive gulf there, but like, those 3 films are all, like, they're all 4-star films, so they're all, like, very close to each other, but it's probably just my least favourite.
With the assumption of this film doing fairly good numbers, I would assume there'd be a sequel of some description with them as well.
Yeah, and my only disappointment is, I think they should have done this sooner and got a second film out there before Doomsday, because Doomsday involves Doctor Doom. And it's like, could we have had something a bit? Could we have had this film and then a second Fantastic Four, which introduces Doctor Doom as even though if it's not a character, it's an impending thing. He's there. They know about him. He's in that world. I think this is the start of a bit of a course correction for the MCU, because I was discussing this with Kate about how there are some really good films in the last few phases, but it's few and far between, and it's all muddled. There's too much going on, and there's a lot of films in there that they didn't need to do. We didn't really need the third Ant-Man film. We didn't need Thor: Love and Thunder, not just because of the quality of the films in general. I just think
didn't need them.
We didn't need them at the time. They should have focused on, let's get a Fantastic Four film out. Let's get another one. Let's get another Shang-Chi film out. Let's build these characters up leading into the next Avengers film. Lot. Yeah, which is not what they've done. And I think that's been a misstep. And I think this is kind of like the start of it. Like, the fact that next year we were only getting Spider-Man and Doomsday, we're not getting anything else now. I mean, like, they are slowing down, and I think they have realised that we didn't need to just churn these films out.
it's quantity over quality, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And like the Thunderbolts was good. That was good because that's introduced this, the new Avenger kind of thing. There's Brave New World, regardless of the quality of it, at least it's kind of setting up Sam and his side and his team and trying to bring the Avengers back together there. And so there is, the last 3 films are all kind of building towards something which is good. But like I said, that you do not need to do your homework for this film. You can just go and enjoy it. Galactus is great. Absolutely wonderfully realised. Ralph Inerson's voice for Galactus is amazing. He goes
down and go, hey up.
Even if you thought this was possible, he goes deeper than his normal voice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gaddy.
Oh. Come to eat your
That's putting the bass up to 11, isn't it, when he speaks?
Yeah.
Should I not take Pip to see that at IMAX then?
she might IMAX all over the floor.
Apparently his voice booms like quite well in IMAX.
Kind of like that.
There'd be a nice rumble in the chair.
Right.
Yeah, there's a couple of moments, like I would say, like some of the CGI at times is a bit ropey, especially around Reed Richards, because I really think that's stretching Powers hard to do without looking a bit goofy.
Stupid.
Ben looks really good. Johnny looks really good. I think Sue is. I've seen some people say that she gets kind of reduced to a mum, just like, trying to protect a child, which is fine. But she does show that, like, towards the start of the film, she does show that she's like the diplomat of the group, and she gets the biggest fuck yeah moment of the film. So she's not just reduced to just being a mum.
Wasn't she like that in the comics as well, though? She was like a member of the group, and then when she became pregnant, she became like the protective mother in the story as well, because that's just a natural thing.
She certainly has a lot more to do than Jessica Alba's version does.
Jessica Alba was just there to look nice.
Yeah, and she does use her powers like really well. They make use of her powers really well in this. The baby, because I'm going to spoil it a little bit here, because they do have Ben holding the baby at times. They can't have him holding a real baby. It's a CGI baby, and it is very off-putting.
Worse than Twilight?
Not worse than Twilight. No, nothing worse than that. But it is very obvious that that's a CG baby, and then at other times it's a real baby. So it's like, But if you know where that baby's leading, that's why I think we should have had 2 films. We should have had this. We should have a second one which shows the baby starting to grow up and realize its powers, introducing Doom, and then leading to Doomsday. Stick around for the mid-credit scene. Don't stick around for the end-credit scene. But yeah, Fantastic Four, really good. Go see it.
It's a fantastic 4 out of 5.
Yes.
Everyone should review it like that. Cool. Is that everything for you, Stig?
Yes.
Candy.
I have also seen a film that's in my top 10 films of the year.
Is it called K-pop bloody demon props or whatever?
No. It's called Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh,
you know my love for the Sandler. He has not disappointed.
Your favourite Jew of all time.
Is this a 4 out of 5 with an FORE?
Oh, God. That was very quick, Biggie. Well done. So, Happy Gilmore 2 takes place 30 years after the original Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore has had a very successful career in golfing. He's had 5 children, 4 boys, 1 girl. And during one golfing tournament, he fires one of his balls with his particular hockey shot, hits his wife on the head, and she dies. She dies. That's the setup for the film.
And it turns into like an Angela's Ashes style fucking misery.
Could they only get Julia what's her name for like a day's worth of filming or something?
That's probably the case, yeah.
She's an attractive older lady, yeah.
Yeah. So Happy Gilmore's fallen apart. He's turned to drink. His sons are all grown up. His youngest daughter is a ballet prodigy, and he's lost his grandma's house as well. The daughter's a prodigy. Her teacher has told Happy Gilmore that she should be given a particular place in this Paris school for dancing, and it costs 75 grand per term. So he needs to find 300 grand. And wouldn't you know it, there's a tournament and the winnings are 300 grand.
Never in the world.
This is, you'll probably hate it. If you hated the first Happy Gilmore, if you hate Happy Madison films, you ain't gonna like it.
I love the
but
first
if you do like it, there's cameos. There's still the typical kind of Adam Sandler slapstick comedy. It's Sandler the way that you know him. It's how you remember him for. It's not any of the. There are touching moments, but it's not. It's not Uncut Gems. It's not the basketball one that he did. It's Sandler being back to Sandler, but he doesn't do quite as much of the annoying Adam Sandler voice, which is a plus for me.
He didn't do a lot of it in the first one.
No, I think Billy Madison.
Billy Madison was the one with the voices.
Yeah, that was dreadful.
The only one in the original I can remember him doing the voice is tap it in.
Yeah. Don't want you too good for your home.
Candy. Candy. I've also watched that film this week.
Oh, God. What did you think?
I had to watch it with the wife because it was on a promise. There was a negotiation took place. And I also watched Happy Gilmore 2.
Come on, then, ruin my day.
I've not seen Happy Gilmore 1.
Oh, wow.
That's going to affect your ability to enjoy it.
It weren't bad. We're all right. The bits that are supposed to be funny were funny. It had Benny Safdie with gingivitis all the way through it, which was funny. That was really funny. It's all right. It felt to me like I was watching a really long episode of Family Guy because it just kept cutting away.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of flashbacks, wasn't there, to the original film?
And I was think you would definitely was that supposed to have happened in the last?
Yeah, I think you would definitely appreciate more. I mean, you can watch it without, obviously, because you didn't reasonably enjoyed it, but I think a lot of the flashbacks and a lot of the characters and everything.
It didn't overstay welcome. It wasn't too.
Carl Weathers in it.
He's dead
from the previous film. In the sense of, did he make anything for this film before he passed away, or was it?
No,
he's dead. He's dead in the film and dead in real life.
Yeah.
Damn, Alligator bit my hand off.
I just remember him being in the first film.
Spoiler for a film 30 years old. He brings the crocodile and says, I did this, and then it scares him and he falls out the window and dies.
Yeah.
That's like a real pivotal scene.
You see him in a cloud,
it's a long time. I saw it
cloud at the end waving with the alligator and Abraham.
Yeah.
Well,
so I guess he's not making an appearance.
Adam Sandler has a fight in a graveyard that was quite funny against, I assume, all the other actors that died from the last film.
Yeah, it's a graveyard with every single character that's dead.
I want to see it. I didn't get a chance.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Is he going to punch Shooter McGavin again?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah.
I found it laugh out. Listen, I have the personality and the sense of humour of a 14-year-old boy. For me, it ticked all those boxes.
It were smarter than it needed to be. To be honest, I think it had a smart premise to it. It was mocking that especially America want to make things faster paced, don't they, all the time? And it's like what? And he was more or less saying like, "What's wrong with the old guard? Let's slow down a fucking bit."
Very much a piss take out of kind of modern MTV shows and Monster Energy and Red Bull and all that kind of stuff.
I thought it was smarter than it ever needed to be. I didn't hate it, and that's a glowing fucking review from my end.
We all know how you feel about Adam Sandler.
I like all the films that he hasn't written that he's in.
Yeah, no, really enjoyed it. If you like the first one, you'll like this one.
Cool. I may as well carry on then. I don't know if Stig talked about it, but I watched it this week. I watched Anora.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, so it won. It's starring what's she called? Mikey Madison, something like that.
Yeah.
The girl that got killed by Brad Pitt in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, or something along those lines.
One of them, I think.
One of them. I think you threw a fucking tin of dog food at her face.
I fucking love that. Such a good scene.
Anyway, and she won an Oscar for this, I believe, didn't she?
Yep.
Now the film, if you don't know what the film is, it's about a what's the politically correct term? A sex worker that's not a prostitute.
Stripper. Escort.
Yeah, escort. That's the one. Escort / stripper. I don't know what you can call them nowadays. But she's one of them, and she's very like self-made. She's very strong. She's very, you know what I mean, chatty. She knows how to defend herself because she obviously has to deal with men every night, and she ends up falling for a Russian oligarch's son who's over in America to visit, and then it becomes like a true romance style affair where it's a bit toxic and everything goes wrong and people go missing, and it turns into this little bit of a comedy, but without trying to be a comedy. Remember that? Did you watch that? Speaking of Safdie and Pattinson film, did you see that? Robert Pattinson film.
Good Times, yeah.
Good Times. It's got a vibe of that. It's just constantly everything's going fucking wrong, and I fucking loved it. Now there's reviews of people saying, "Why did this deserve an Oscar?" and stuff. I think people just because the first 15 minutes is just boobs.
People say that about every Oscar film.
It's not why I'm giving it a really good score, because there's just boobs everywhere. Like, there's just titties everywhere, man. Like, non-stop. You cannot watch this film in your living room.
He was just literally like 5 out of 5.
Like, non-stop. Like, no one wears clothes in this film. It's fucking wild. But other than that, like, everything about it seems like the dialogue's so fucking great. And I think, I love a talking. There's a lot of just people talking while the worst thing that could possibly happen to these people at that time's happening. I think it's fucking brilliant. And it's going to people are going to watch it and go, this is shit. Because it's not what they're going to think. They're going to think it's like fucking striptease or fucking like Basic Instinct or something. No. It's certainly not. It's so fucking good. I urge people to watch, but again, not like downstairs in the living room if you've got kids. Not Christmas Day.
Or with your gran.
Or with your gran. Do not watch me. Gosh, mate. Some of these sex scenes in it look like they're actually having sex. It scared me a bit. Like, I was watching on my laptop, I'm like, should I be watching? Should I be watching it? It's just phenomenal. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. That's the main thing I've done this week, other than just something else that I'm not ready to announce yet. But yeah, that's me. So let's go to Biggie.
Well, no, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it for 2 seconds. Yes, I'm still playing Division 2. I know. I should be playing Clear Obscure.
Tell me about the Division.
I know. I should be playing other stuff.
What's this game?
But this game, oh, it's got me.
I didn't listen to last time's episode. Did you talk about it then?
I shouldn't be playing, but I'm playing it. The reward loot system has just got me all over again. It's crazy.
He's playing like a 5-year-old game on a fucking last year's console.
Yeah. I 100%
because they released a couple of fucking jumpers.
Gotta get them jumpers.
Look, I got
some Christmas sweaters.
But it's genuinely, it's about the exotic weapons, the ones that I haven't got that I really want, and I know I'm going to get it the next time I open that.
They're just the same gun with different colours.
This jumper comes in the cardigan.
Comes with a free Desert
the one
Eagle
that buttons up at the front. But it's I don't know. It's got its hooks into me. So yeah, the only other thing I've done is I've been watching Monsters, the Lyle and Erik Menendez story, which is on Netflix. I think it came out last year.
Fun watch that one. The fun watch, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, now light the
So it's basically the second season in the American biographical crime drama anthology series.
I can't
Did
watch
you know?
It scares me.
There's going to be a third season entitled The Original Monster, which is currently in production, which stars your favourite Charlie Hunnam as murderer and grave robber Ed Gein.
Ed Gein.
Anyway,
Leatherface.
But anyway, it's. I'm not going to go too much into it because I can't even remember if any of you guys covered it when this came out originally. But
it's not that. I don't think it's probably quality. I just can't watch this stuff. Man. It fucking scares the living shit out of me. Serial,
and that's why it's interesting. I think it's important this stuff gets covered because
it should not be censored in any way. It should be fucking spoken about. But it just
and what I like about this because it's a different tone to Dharma, because if you have seen Dharma, then
I can watch it. Made me sick.
that had a very serious tone. This is a slightly different. This goes all over the shop. In fact, you could argue it's not very well done because the tone is all over the place. But when it nails it, it nails it. And it starts off with the kind of, you get to know these two kids. They're sort of 19 or 20, 21, something like that. And the two brothers, you don't like them at all. They are dicks, rich, spoilt kids, and they are dicks. You do not like them. And yes, their father is a bit of a overbearing dad that wants the best for them and pushes them to their limits. You get that, and you just think, yeah, he's not a very pleasant man, but fuck me. Their kids go into their house one day and blow the shit out of their parents with shotguns. And you're like, fuck.
Spoiler
they then
alert.
confess it. They then confess it to one of the brothers' psychologists. And that's where the story takes a bit of a turn. And I don't want to go into it too much.
You've already spoiled half of it.
Well, not really. But the stuff they talk about is probably trigger heavy, so just be very wary if it's something you do want to watch.
Is that a pun?
There's a lot of
on
stuff
the
in there.
shotgun?
Huh?
Is that a pun on the shotguns?
But it's it's a tough watch, and there's one particular episode that's just an interview with Cooper Koch. I think he's or Koch. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that name. But he plays one of the brothers,
Koch.
Erik. Koch, yeah.
Cock.
And it's a really good interview, and it's quite harrowing because he goes into details about what he and his brother have suffered in that house. And it's just literally just a whole episode of him in prison being interviewed by the lawyer that's taken on the case. And I haven't seen the whole thing. I'm probably 3/4 of the way through this. Acting's pretty good by everyone involved. It's just, as I said, the tone, there's a bit of weird kind of comedy in there at times, which kind of flips you up a little bit. It's just kind of like, hang on, this is some really serious shit going on here. Why is this funny here? And it's a bit tonally deaf at times, but when they get it right, Javier Bardem plays the father. He's brilliant. He's really,
Oh,
really
now
nice
why
and
do you
close.
fucking lead with that?
Because I'm just briefly going into this.
Javier Bardem's in it. That's all. I'll watch it.
But it's hard to discuss some of the stuff that goes on because it's not pleasant.
I know. I can imagine that
kind of stuff.
Is it based on real life?
Chloe Sevigny, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce her. She plays the mother. And the other brother is played by Nicholas Alexander. And literally, from what I've seen so far, the show just revolves around them. And then the lawyer then comes in and she starts to, I guess, become like this next character in the show. But it's a messed up story. I think it hit the news last year when these came out. 'Cause there's a documentary out
So it is
as well
based on real life.
with this. Yes, happening August the 20th, 1989, when the two brothers went in and shot their parents. And I think the problem is, knowing now what you know about what happened to the kids, it brings up that question as to, was what they did justified? And you could say from a lot of different angles, no. But then, well, watch the show and you'll understand why. But yeah, there's a lot of viewpoints that skew you a little bit about what you know is true. And I guess the documentary will explain a lot more, which is something I'll plan to watch as well. Because I did the same with Dharma. I thought it was interesting to see the acted one and then wanted to know a bit more about the truth behind everything. But yeah, it is that kind of show. It's not happy viewing by any means, but the acting is top notch by everybody involved, I'd say. It's just a bit tonally off from what
What's it
Dharma
called
was
again?
like,
Sorry.
I felt like. It's called Monsters, the Lyle and Erik Menendez story.
Okay. Well, after that happy viewing, Gadget finishes off.
Okay, a couple of things. I went to see Superman this week. So I know Stig talked about it last time. I really
did you
enjoyed
like it, Stig? Did you like it, Stig?
Yeah, it was great. Loved it.
I think it is a slightly uneven film. I think tonally it can be a little bit off with the kind of message it's trying to tell, plus the way James Gunn kind of does humour. But I didn't mind any of that. Like, I didn't mind that it's a kind of unfocused film with a lot of characters in it. I just had a thoroughly good time with it. David Corenswet is fantastic as Superman. Like, he's so
ugly, though.
good.
So ugly, though. I don't know how...
Oh, I mean, he's horrible. I vomit every time he comes on screen.
Yeah.
He's so woke as well and nice to women.
And he saves people and animals in the film. What kind of Superman does that? He should be snapping necks and destroying buildings.
Yeah.
No, I really like David Cornsweet. I like I had been unsure about Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. Brosnan. I can never get her name right.
She's so ugly though.
Again, so ugly, but no, she works really well as Lois Lane. Fucking Nicholas Hoult. He steals the show as Lex Luthor.
Ugly though.
I mean, he does not suit being
beautiful
bald.
People in this.
He doesn't suit being bald.
But he's still fucking handsome.
I don't think any of us do, Gadget, to be fair.
I do. But yeah, I really like it. The action scenes are great. The vibe of the film is good. It's bright and colourful. I really liked some of the side characters. I really liked how they did Mr. Terrific. Like Stig pointed out that they managed to make him having a massive T on his face work.
Ugly though.
His action scene with the fucking soundtrack of Noah and the Whale is hysterical. It's just fucking brilliant. There is a lot going on in the film. And I think the parts away from Superman don't work as well for me. But I like the kind of the proto Justice League where it's like the kind of the corporate owned entity that is the Justice Gang, and it's Guy Gardner being a bit of a dickhead, believing he's the leader. And played by Nathan Fillion expertly because he's good at playing an arrogant dickhead. I wish there'd been a bit more with Hawk Girl. I think one because Isabella Mercer is so ugly.
Yeah, so ugly.
I ain't seen her on the screen.
But no, I liked Hawk. I really liked Hawk Girl, and I want to see more of it because there's quite a lot of time focused on Guy Gardner and on Mr. Terrific. Not as much focused on Hawk Girl, and I think there could have been some fun stuff with her. But I'm hoping she gets her own film or like is a sidekick in a future film. I really like. It's weird because I know a bit more about DC lore than I did about Marvel lore when the MCU started. So I was over the moon to see Metamorphose in this.
Oh, spoiler alert!
He's in the trailer.
He is. I'm joking. Trailer. I know about it.
But
Superman's in it.
What? What?
Like the story is entirely predictable, and there was a moment mentioned for like that if you know the lore, the big twist gets spoiled for you in the first half an hour. But
one of them.
Yeah, but for the civilians, it's fine. It looks good. It sounds good. Great soundtrack. Everyone's firing on all cylinders in terms of acting. There's some really interesting hints for where James Gunn wants to take things. Like, there's a reference to I can't remember his name. Lord, Maxwell Lord. That's it. There's a reference to him, so I'm wondering if he's going to become a thing in it, or whether it was just an excuse to have a side thing. The main hero of the film for me is Crypto. He's so good in this.
He's a good boy, but a bad boy.
Superman does at one point say he's barely a dog. Not a very good one at that.
It's a Kryptonian dog. It's not actually a Canis.
But I especially found Crypto particularly funny because Crypto acts like Dolly does. Acts like my dog does. Like, has no sense of personal space, jumps on you all the time, is uncontrollable to a fault.
Has the power of a burning star as well.
Pretty much. Well, she's got the energy of a burning star.
He acts like a dog. That's one of the best things about it. Like,
yeah.
They didn't.
And he shouldn't.
Yeah, but he doesn't try and make him like a. He
doesn't try to domesticate it.
Yeah, it's just a dog.
Well, like you get this, and it was kind of shown in the trailer. You get this kind of opening scene where, because as Sticker said, like it starts in media res, so like Superman's lost his first fight, and kind of crashes down in Antarctica, and he whistles to get Crypto to come like help him, and so you see kind of Crypto run up to him, and he like stands staring at Superman for a second, and then just fucking jumps on him, and just fucking jumps on him over and over again. And he's like, "Crypto, help!" And it's like bouncing off the fucking, and they're trying to get him to play. It's so fucking funny. I really, really enjoyed it. Like I say, I don't think it's a perfect film. I think there's a lot you can criticize about it, but the overall vibe of the film is just fun. It's a little bit in like, I I think it's a thing with just James Gunn films. Like, I don't necessarily think James Gunn makes the most perfect films, either kind of narratively or editingly or like kind of like mechanically constructed films, but he makes them with such a fun vibe to them that you just enjoy it all the way through.
What's the performance of David compared to, like, obviously Christopher Reeves will always be the one that everyone will be compared against?
I think he's taken a lot of notes from Christopher Reeve. There are some moments where he kind of feels that, but he's also playing a much younger Superman. He's playing Superman and Clark Kent at about 25 years old, 25, 26. So, like, he's established, he's on the scene. Like, there's no origin story to this. Yeah. But he is... and he's not necessarily that confident as a reporter, and he's making mistakes as Superman, kind of. But
he's having to do it in like a modern world as well, which is you can't really compare that to Reeves, where like if there's any criticism of him, it's like it may be in a newspaper article or a TV, whereas now it's 24/7 news.
Yeah, I do like Stig mentioned, I do like James Gunn's little stab at the trolls. I thought that was very funny.
Yes.
That made me laugh out loud. But yes, anyway, I'm not going to go too much into Superman because we talked about it 2 weeks ago. Superman is great though. I think most people should enjoy it. I don't think there's anything particularly to dislike about the film. You can pick things apart about it, but overall it's the vibe. It's really, really good.
Just felt like Superman to me. That's like the character just felt that's
There's nothing wrong with that.
No. I think I think the last thing I'll say on it as well, it works well because it doesn't show, and again Stig said this, it doesn't show Superman as a godlike being. Like, it literally starts with him being defeated. And not with the case of someone finding a box of kryptonite in the back of the cupboard. Yes. He starts defeated and he has to build himself back up again. And unlike Henry Cavill's Superman, Henry Cavill looked the part and he played it well, but he was so overpowered for that universe that he was put in.
He just farms aura through most of that film.
Yeah.
Stuff happens and he just puts his arms out. He's like, it's like, I'm Superman, look at me.
He did murder someone on his first film, though. Not very cool.
So anyway, main thing I've been doing...
That's not the main one.
Well, no, because Stig's already kind of covered it. I didn't want to go too much into detail on it. I don't know if Stig covered this one because I had to step off the podcast for a minute there. But
I didn't, because you've got further and you're also more ingrained in these things than I am.
Fair enough, fantastic. Well, Stig was a really, really nice friend. Nice boy, Stig. We're all big fans of Stig this week because he got a code and gave me the second code that came with it for Wuchang Fallen Feathers. And I've just realised in a Geordie accent, Wuchang sounds great. The first time I've said it out loud. This is a 2025 Souls.
What was the name of the game?
Wuchang. I'd sample that.
Taste
and
the
have
pain. It's called Wuchang.
sound underneath it. It's a 2025 Souls-like action role-playing game developed by a Chinese studio, Linzi, published by 505 Games. You play the role of Bai Wuchang, a female pirate embarking on a journey through the war-torn and plague-stricken lands of Shu during the late Ming Dynasty. This is Chinese Souls, basically. It's kind of hard to describe. I did a whole video on this, and I'm finding it difficult to describe. It takes the Souls-like concept and kind of builds on it. You are playing a singular character. It's the standard. You have limited health, limited stamina. You have to manage them all. You carry 2 weapons. Enemies hit you fucking hard. You've got a dodge mechanic. You've got a block mechanic. You've got magic you can cast. And you have to go up against a fucking host of horrible, massive enemies.
Fuck that shit.
And I think it's fucking brilliant. It is an absolutely beautiful game. It's built in Unreal 5. It looks gorgeous. The gameplay is tremendous. It was so much fun to play. Wuchang herself is very responsive. The Oodles, you'll enjoy this. The kind of movement and dodging mechanic is very much like Bloodborne, in that you're not rolling to the side to like iframe through things, and the iframes are actually a mechanic that it builds, because it's called shimmer in this game, where when you dodge at exactly the right moment, you shimmer through the attack, and it builds your magic ability. So you get your mana back by dodging attacks. Well,
cool.
It's got a skill tree that is completely refundable. So if you fuck up your build, you can just go back to the start and rebuild again. So if you suddenly find a badass weapon halfway through the game and you're like, I want to use this instead of the sword I've been using, you can just rebuild all the way for that weapon.
I like that because I just built up the original sword and I got a better spear. I was like, so I just took it off and plowed it into the spear.
Yeah. Monster designs are horrific. There are some really awful, gross, horrible creatures that you have to fight, all generally based off Chinese mythology. Stig and I think Stig's still stuck on him, but we both spent a lot of time trying to get past this giant centipede creature, he looks awful. He's a horrible creature. And he's a very difficult fight.
He's a very naughty boy.
I managed to do the first two bosses at least by myself. The
annoying thing is I got through the next 3 bosses in one shot. But that I spent like 4 hours on one boss to get through it. Then did the next 3 so easily.
It's hard. Like I've figured out everything apart from this one that just like zaps your life completely, knocks you down, so you barely get time to like recover before it hits you again. But somebody said on Romuck did say, don't run from that attack, run towards it because it's easier to.
Yeah. A lot of attacks you run into in this game, which is quite. If you've played Souls games before, it's kind of it's against your muscle memory. Normally, you want to kind of get distance to avoid attacks, but not in this case.
In Elden Ring, there's a lot of running into them.
Yeah, like especially with like people like bosses like Melania and with
you've got to run into their attack to avoid it.
Yeah, this is very much like that, and you're incentivized to do it because of that shimmer mechanic. You've got to like dodge through attacks to get your magic power up.
Cool.
It does some fun things with the magic powers as well. So like you get your spells, so like you start off being able to like cast like a little magic missile thing or like do a sweeping fire attack. But because you carry 2 weapons at once, you can do a shift attack, which is if you've got enough magic, because each weapon has their own magic abilities as well. You can like in the middle of a combo shift to your second weapon and just trigger its big damage ability and stuff like that. Like it's got a really fun take on the concept. And there is one fucking devilish mechanic called madness. So Oodles, do you remember in Demon Souls, when you die, you lose half your health and things get harder?
In the Black World tendencies.
Yeah, the more you dive in human form, the more the Black World tendency gets, the stronger the enemies get, that kind of thing.
Yep.
In this you
have failure not very well.
Yeah. In this you have madness, which the more you die, the more your madness meter builds up in this kind of inner demon thing. When you hit full inner demon, full madness, you will get stronger, but you will take damage faster. Your resistance to attacks goes down. But randomly in the map, the game will spawn the inner demon, who will hunt you down and attack you. And she starts with a fucking cannon. So you have to fight this thing. If she kills you, she takes all of your currency, all of your souls, effectively, and you are sent back to the last checkpoint, but your madness is cured. If you beat her, you keep your souls, you lose a little bit of madness, but it still stays high. But it builds that into the builds, because when your madness is at certain levels, you can get certain effects. So like you can have like bonuses to like your damage if your madness is above 50% and shit like that. Like it's a really interesting and really well thought out system that just randomly, if you're doing badly, will fuck you in the arse because this demon will just appear in front of you while you're running back to a boss.
I'll never see it then.
I can't play this game.
I'll never see it. I never die.
No, Biggie, you will play this game because the fashion side of it is ridiculous. There's tits everywhere. There's side boob for days on some of these characters.
I will play this game.
Bear in mind, this is set during the Ming Dynasty. The current armor set that I've got for Wuchang at the minute is a kind of pirate armor, which includes skin-tight leather pants and 6-inch platform heels. It's currently the best armor set I have. I'm not putting it on for the look, but there are some fucking ridiculous
Biggie
outfits.
likes his Asian women and all.
It's really good. It's I'm not going to say it's the best Souls-like that's ever been made. It's like it's not going to bother Lies of P as like kind of a Souls imitator, but it's really good, and especially considering it's the studio's first game as well. Like there's something to be said for it. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I don't understand the negative reviews seem to have come from performance issues on PC more than anything,
which have been mostly fixed. There's been a couple of patches out, and if you do a driver update on Nvidia, it's working really well for me.
That's dropped it down to so OpenCritic is like 75 out of 100. I think that's a bit unfair. Really. I would have put it in mid-80s, not least because it's giving me fuck all points on Fantasy Critic. But I played on Xbox Series X, and I haven't had any performance issues, and most of the Xbox reviews I've seen have been good. So it must have just been a PC thing. There was a few PlayStation reviewers had some issues, but I think it's just an Unreal 5 issue.
It is, yeah. It's currently mostly negative on Steam, and it's all performance-related stuff. There's no one talking about the actual game itself, which is annoying. Yeah,
which is disappointing because people see negative 75 out of 100, and they're like, "Oh, that's not worth playing." But I think it's worth playing. I mean, that's coming from me, who's not really a Souls fan. But yeah, I mean, it looks amazing, and it does have some nice mechanics. One thing Gadget hasn't mentioned, which we both agree on, though, is play in Chinese with subtitles. Do not play this with English language because everyone's got regional accents.
Regional UK accents.
Yeah. So, but the first guy you meet he's speaking in English, but with a Chinese accent. I say, okay, right, I can deal with that. If it's Chinese actors speaking English, that's fine. Yeah. At least they've got a Chinese accent. No, as soon as Wuchang talks, like Gadget says, she sounds like Lara Croft. Then the next guy you meet sounds like he's from Yorkshire, and you're like, okay, all right, yeah, no, just takes me out of this world completely. I'm changing this to Chinese.
You know all those Ming Dynasty Chinese warriors that were from Leeds.
Yeah, I'm like, nah.
I don't know. My mate Alan from Chinese near me, he's got a Yorkshire accent.
Oh,
yeah,
he
looks like
the only thing is
terracotta you had the other day.
Terracotta.
In the options, it doesn't say it's Japanese, Chinese, and English, but Japanese and Chinese are in their actual language
characters.
Yeah, so I had to look up which one was which. I was like, I don't know which one's Chinese. So I would Google Translate, just put Chinese and Chinese. Okay, those symbols match. So yeah, you might have to do that if you don't know which one's which. I don't know why they've done that. Like, you would have thought if it's...
You should choose that if you spoke
Yeah,
that
but you
language.
think if it was in the English release, because all the menu options are in English, you'd think they might have put it in brackets for you to... It's worth playing. I think, Oodles, when you decide that you're going to play some new games, or when it drops in price a bit, like...
Oh, when someone gives me a code.
Yeah, well, you don't have a PC or an Xbox.
Yeah, because I'm not a fucking idiot.
So, but it is
no code for you then.
It is well worth it, and it is out on PS5, so you can buy it, Oodles.
Yeah, it's out on everything.
I'm not.
It is well worth playing, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to see it through to the end and do a video on it. I think I'm fascinated enough by the story and by the lore of it.
It's on Game Pass actually as well.
So you see, Candy can play it.
No,
wait, will. But I can. I'll watch you play
I'm not, but I can. That's the beauty of life. You've got options.
Just Google some of the art from it, though, Candy. It's an art boot game.
Oh,
you'll like the look of it. It is a beautiful looking game.
It does look a little bit Sekiro.
Me and Gadget both he sent a screenshot to me. He went, this game is beautiful. And I sent him one back saying, I've just taken the same screenshot of you. I took the same screenshot of you earlier on. Like, it's like the exact same spot. Yeah.
It's like that moment we all four of us had in Expedition 33.
Yeah, you walk out and you see like the open vistas and you're like, that's a screenshot moment.
And Death Stranding 2 as well. There's a moment there everyone takes a picture of.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's in the shower.
Yeah. Get on Wuchang if you like a Souls-like.
Yeah, awesome. Speaking of Souls-likes, have we got any fucking feedback?
Fucking. That's quite the segue, Oodles.
Mate, we've been going on too long. Come on.
Okay, Lee Davies says, oh, banana. Yes, that's right. I've been playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. I've rolled credits on it already, and I'm in the end game now. Such a wonderful game. The main gimmick in the game is that you can destroy the levels by punching the floor and walls, plus some other methods I won't mention. Fucking the floor.
Yes, now we're talking. Like when that chimp puts that frog on its... No, that's not.
Yeah, no. But if you ever wonder why Donkey Kong Bonanza is a restricted 18, that's why he's fucking everything. No, he's not. It's so much fun to play, I couldn't recommend it more highly. Between this and Mario Kart, the Switch 2 is off to a great start.
I saw a screenshot someone took of the in-game, and apparently the lens flare is a bunch of bananas.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, that's fucking fun. That's cool.
Wait, what else would you expect from the people who made Mario Odyssey? Like, they had those kind of random
just quality,
details
man.
in it.
Just quality.
I've heard from people from another podcast and other people saying that unlike Mario Odyssey, where like the majority of the fun is post-game, when it opens up more, like they are getting more out of this game, like in the actual, like as they progress through it.
Campaign story.
Yeah, the actual campaign is like offering so much stuff, and there's a variety of ways to play it. You aren't locked down. Like I did see a clip of someone where it's like, what I have to do to complete this level is do a task that raises that bridge, but I could just do this, and he just rips the floor out and just throws it across the gap, and it sticks to the wall, and he just makes a bridge, and he just walks over it. It's like the game lets you do that, and it stays there. It doesn't.
I like
when you change to a new level,
like
you can go back to it, and it's still there.
So, I like a persistent sandbox like that.
Yeah.
Xenos has been on, and she said, this week I have unexpectedly inherited ownership of a farm in the charming hamlet of Pelican Town because I've been playing Stardew Valley for the first time with friends. I'm so sorry, Xenos. Your life is over now. If you started Stardew Valley for the first time, your life is over.
I think I spent a solid 2 weeks on that. And I didn't see sunlight.
I lost months of it when I picked it up on my Switch, and then like someone gifted it to me on PC. I was just like, no.
Yeah, it's one of those games that I can't play anymore. Like Football Manager, I'm not allowed to play those kind of games.
No, we know you're not allowed to play Football Manager.
Not allowed. Legal.
I only found out quite recently that it had co-op, and as with a lot of games, that's been the main factor in finally pushing me to try it. I'm honestly enjoying this far more than I thought I would, though it helps that in between three of us can mostly split up and do what we need to do each day. I'm absolutely lousy at the fishing minigame, but Vex is some kind of fishing prodigy and has more or less taken over the beach and river to that end. Oh, so I see what she's done. So she's min-maxed and optimized this quiet sleeping country village.
Don't need to do that on this game.
She's going to turn it into Satisfactory.
You don't need to. It's just a fucking game where you give gifts to people and grow turnips. It's so cool just to play.
We've come to the end of our first year and are starting spring of year 2 today. I don't exactly know how long we'll keep going, but right now we've got no intentions of slowing down. The farm's looking great. The community centre is almost done upgrading. We were missing a red cabbage for one of the last bundles in there because we didn't get a seed for it early enough in fall. We've only just gotten access to the greenhouse to finally be able to grow plants out of season. Also, 2 of us are married. Vex managed to accidentally give me a crush on Abigail at the start of the first year, which ended up with the wedding on the first day of winter. And my other friend has just married Leah towards the end of the year. I think Vex is planning to invite a shadow monster that lives in the sewer to be her roommate. Long story. Yeah, that sounds like Stardew Valley.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what to say. I've never touched it.
I look at it all the time.
Don't, Biggie, don't touch it.
I look at it all the time and think, maybe I should.
Nope, don't bother.
It's not one of the best games you should never.
It's one of the best games you should never play. That's it. It's one of the best games you should never.
It's like starting to play like Factorio or RimWorld. Just don't.
Yeah, or like Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah, like
don't fucking
don't. They take over your life.
Don't bother. Don't bother. Never touch it. That's the PSA of the week. Don't start playing Stardew Valley.
Last up, and just in honor of the fact that I've continued to play Death Stranding this week, Beach Thing Boy Angry Kurt says, hi Emmy crew, this past week I finished and got all the achievements in Old School Rally, which is my current game of the year. So after finishing that, I've been playing 2 things. First up is Donkey Kong Bonanza. Everyone seems to be loving this game, and don't get me wrong, it's very good, but I'm not compelled to keep playing it, and I'm not quite seeing in it what everyone else seems to be. I think when it comes to platformers, I prefer more linear level design to open design, which is why I preferred Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 and 3D World to Mario Odyssey. Blasphemy. Although Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are very good games. I shall keep playing it, though. I have also just started Warhammer Space Marine 2. I'm only 3 hours in, enjoying it. It just feels fun to play, although I've had my expectations in check, because I fully expected to get repetitive after what Stig said. I think me and Stig got to the same point in the game. We kind of stopped playing.
I didn't stop playing. I just saw it through and thought, nah.
I think I stopped playing at about the same point that you kind of met out of it.
Yeah.
Plus something else came out. Film-wise, I continue in my endeavour to catch up on old classic action films by watching Con Air. I really enjoyed it and can see why it's so beloved.
Cyrus the Virus.
How do I live without you?
TV-wise, I finished the excellent Poker Face Season 2, which I implore any fan of Knives Out and Glass Onion to watch. And reading-wise, I'm just carrying on with Project Hail Mary, which I already know is going to be my favourite sci-fi book. The science in it is really cool and mostly well explained, so I can get my head around it, though still the odd thing I can't wrap my head around. Seriously, Kurt, you got to get on the audiobook.
Yeah, I was going to say it's that, isn't it? I know what bit it is.
Yeah, there's some weird bits in that book. Enjoying it. Also, actually, when we were seeing Superman, Pip saw the Project Hail Mary trailer for the first time, and she was like, I'd like to see that, before I turned around and says, this is my favourite book of the last 10 years. So the trailer's obviously doing the work. But yeah, that's our feedback.
Fantastic. As always, links to all our extracurricular activities that are in our show notes. And please just become a patron or something. What I usually say, I'm so tired tonight.
Yeah, it's only £5 a month. Like, you could get...
VAT.
Yeah, and for a family of 4, that's only £20 a month.
Yeah.
And this is a family show.
It is. It really
like,
is.
Biggie never says anything racist, and Candy never says cunt.
And very, very soon, in the coming weeks, we'll be starting our next movie patron journey, won't we, Stig?
We'll be running into it headlong.
Fucking, it's gonna be fucking
with wonky
lit.
teeth.
With
cruise control.
There's definitely going to be cruise control on that. But yeah, that's starting soon. It's just a good time to jump on. You know, like treat yourself. I
mean, you could buy 1 month now, and then you've got like fucking 4 years worth of content to work through.
Oh yeah, there's some hidden lore in there that people just never know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. There's a full story of how Biggie became bald that we can't reveal unless you pay for us.
Where'd you find out Podcast Pete?
Oh, Pete. Yeah. So many people don't know sad. Pete.
It'll come
we
out.
Barely knew you.
It'll come out.
Yeah, one day. But yeah, I'll tell you what's going to come out now. A little trip down Candyland. Been a while.
And now, what's up in Candyland?
I actually have a Smash That Glass special today rather than a Candyland.
Oh my god.
I want to wish a happy birthday to this incredibly talented bitch, whose name is Anna Lapwood.
Thank you. Oh.
She is a highly accomplished musician and media personality, but she studied multiple instruments, including the organ, harp, piano, violin, viola, and composition at the Junior Royal Academy of Music, eventually becoming the principal harpist of the National Youth Orchestra of Great Britain. In 2016, she became the Director of Music at Pembroke College, Cambridge, and she was the youngest person at the time to ever hold that position. She founded initiatives like the Pembroke College Girls Choir, the Cambridge Organ Experience for Girls, and the Barkathon, aimed at empowering girls in organ music. She has also done the organ music for Hans Zimmer in films such as Interstellar and The Da Vinci Code. It's her birthday today.
Happy
30
birthday.
years old. 30
Fuck
fucking
off.
years old.
Fuck off.
Isn't that unreal?
I've seen her before. I've seen her before practicing in auditoriums and stuff like that.
That's right, she's on TikTok a lot.
She practices in the fucking Royal Albert Hall, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. By auditorium, I mean the world's most famous one.
She's the official organist of the Royal Albert Hall as an associate artist. She's got an MBE. And so when she became the Director of Music at Cambridge, she was 21 years old.
Fucking hell.
What a bitch.
She's already a talented twat in the first place.
I'm trying to commission the royal family to get Biggie an MBE, an OBE. Imagine us announcing that on this show.
I love Anna Lockwood.
I'm just obese.
I've been following her TikTok for a while. She was recently playing the organ for that show where it was like Ministry of Sound did like
that's right,
trance club classics with an orchestra.
Arpeggio in G minor.
Yeah, she did Adagio in G and then went into Insomnia by Faithless, and it was just fucking incredible.
Jesus.
So a formidable woman. Fair play to her.
Also, I didn't realise she was like a multi-instrumentalist. I thought she was like a piano and just organ player. I didn't realise she fucking was like one of the best harp players in the world. Jesus Christ.
Everything, apparently.
She plays the full lever organ as well. Do you know you have to put the levers while you...
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the big in it. The
how do you do
boy.
that?
Yeah, but can't she play hurdy-gurdy?
It's like being
I
a
think probably if you
percussionist
put
as
a
well.
hurdy-gurdy in front of her 5 minutes in, should already be able to work.
I'd love to play it. I'd love to be able to play a hurdy-gurdy.
Of all the instruments, that's what you'd pick.
Yeah.
There's still time. I do the bagpipes.
You pick the bagpipes.
Speaking about amazing women, we haven't mentioned about what happened this evening, have we?
About what?
The Lionesses winning the
back to back, baby.
Final.
Let's jump on the bandwagon.
It stayed home.
Yeah, I think at this point you need to kind of like maybe refer to it like as football and then men's football until when you're talking about the England team until they win something. Pull the socks up. They're having their asses kicked by the women.
Yeah, literally.
Mm-hmm. The girls train with the men, though, don't they?
Some do. Yeah, running circles around them by all accounts.
Yeah. Yeah, well done, gals.
Awesome. Yeah. Well done, ladies. What a week.
I can just see the look on Stig's face. He's like, he's not rising to the bait here.
No.
But yes, well done to the Lioness.
Oh yeah, well done to them.
Well done, ladies. Now back in the kitchen. I'm joking.
Wow, if I do that, I get a phone call from Pip.
Yeah, because I'm an ally, you're not. You genuinely don't. You want them in the kitchen. I want them in the bedroom. Right, that's where we'll end the show.
So much to beep out this episode.
Leave it all in, Granddad. Yes, if you are a patron, we'll be in the green room in a second, but if you're not, see ya, cheap bastards.
Bye.
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 Go pastries.